Nema da menya de agu akwa say oba obeye concerning the manifesto. Nema ne di tintima wo say Orema region be abenya office. Na yati me operate kotoko circles na free all the regions. Now at the same time, you know, obodi to boreholes all regions ni na. The sika regions ni benya no. Omo dey run omo region no. Okay. So that the Kobase kotoko region na. Enu sana region na strong dada. Na otimi ahwe kotoko. It na ifi say ade a ebeboa. And I feel say ye kwa we matches our better so we provide them buses so that between your free transportation to away matches. Until after the election, no make I say many Christopher Niama or Diego Aquama 19 no. A more 3 we improve within 4 years now. Who he has will be a contestant. Or say a man to us because protocol leadership in Fiaka a purely sacrificial job. And obey leader now, won't be come. So, between the name of Guaquam, Massanima, we need to be bad there. Then, or say a man another 4 years. What me a diaka. Your trouble, you know, all man almost supporting me. Yes, I sue down qua a fe banahene no more macano. Let me say, Christopher, which you almost a song young executive member. I catch on, say, and your political party is about Kotoko. Ntiwa woni mjibia na yefrewa fakobwa so so hwe ya as Sudan kwa ne bana hene mu nyina akọje ne Christopher administration no make I say ehihye bia Christopher de beba e fakotoko ho ebeboa no de wo se me so me ye as supporter no me so me ye ana me sa ka say emfiemiensa enu kwa se ye man pressure criticism se ne sa ne man me ho hia o se ye man kwa man ye ne djuma nti mfie me nsa obi abeka ya ma modem nya din da man ka da nya asem da even constructively man criticize na da ni nyina na se wodi bibi ba na o se metua media na metua media ye ko congress wo kofodia nti eni ma bia anko ye no constructively me criticize ye ama amanfo na me ya adwene se de me kan no enam na kwan mu nti na ban ba wieye ne mfie na ne son ye no na ho behia se adene wantumi anye dia me a me beje na me ye ne yi ana afi ye na ehye kana e ma me se me sa ba ne se na ye stadium attendance no so te ana ente
eno minim se be ba
I got to a point na ye bo match de ni pa 200 and something na e be hwe ball baba sports stadium timi ho se sebe ya ABOU ane semsemo ebra omo bre ya omo ja kotokoto a ye hihwa na ye kohwe bo atibi furu pool eduru ba bia o se hwie shugu ni paso because stadium na ye ma abro so ne ente akudwa so ne ete concrete so eso na stadium ye ma enza akoba se ne yi ye bobo na akonya se wa ya pepa so na ye nyeni pampo ma na metra so a e kire se ye koyechi na ye koyechi a anu ba bia daachi ye nananom ne ye ma omebo yan yesobo itina wasa me sorry na besamba na de oye ya eye no ebe hyemu kena na de oye ya anye yi no be hya ase foforo ya sabe ya ne etian krase kakra no afu bi wo ha na eja ato ama na da na foforo da na foforo a na peso yi ni yi a be bia ho ahye no atodwe ne ebebo ye nkrampan afa no o si twitwa na yesa ase foforo ma ho be mfi mienu mfi miensa bon se fu na sa ye fu di nyansa onsa ebekọ ho nti me ye madwen se sa be ye fu na da na foforo nti osame ba na nkrampan ye wom ni ade ade no bisa be twa na bi duedue bi fa ase ye du bi duedue bi fa ase na ye se ene me ye madwen se me national chairman we twa bi ku bi so mo research ma me de nti anipa enco stadium de me hu ye ne se ana yo mo de bre me ene se enipa mo ko stadium sisi a baba sports stadium no ye ni fie from 35 years
omo mo ko stadium sisi
e ko hwe boss sisi no ye ni fie from 35 years
okay
omo mo fie from a omo hwe ball baba stadium poko pantesia so you omo free wa the ordinary supporter of stadium break ball ye ni fie from 35 years And my mate, who say, hey, that's how I'm more 35 years, next 25 years. No, my 60. It's in the private about what was telling you. It just say, a roof one by phone, a jar to a man, essay. And see, so was all ye, left for the sound to be
Sports. This is sports. Sports. This is sports. Sports. This is sports.
All right, Mama, for by the Fakye TV, man, on so say a sassy. A day agreement say Baba be rameti near the Fakye Sport way a weekends edition. Ale, Koma Erbana no Edimpanra. Football assign Ababaka. Or her resulta, ye bomodi recordiana, and yet results Kitwakra. In APL Ra, ye bomodi Ghana, yen this year. Antoine Semenyo, Barohe, Serenania Manesia, Conan Comono, Esi Etia, Edu Bebino, na atendidi kakre remedy amana so ni na mono Ojano na so about 2 goals AFC Bournemouth niama nko ya fa mo mudincho bana modemo ye ne luta ebebo modin prior to the game no after the game no in the game no reactions out na eberamu etimi e dia ma matches no rebel sign out to aso ene nyambo chana the big game no Romo Arsenal Eko Akakobiri etia Manchester United on the update out na eberamu ama Barcelona rebone eniji semaba registration no omabomode etinya ye sena on common esi etie videos out na beba from Udwani Chemo or one gampa training grounds on a Ciutat Esportiva set to 20 city no Lota bebo modeno de ababe Romo etini edi Amerifiena yaba bedi komo krobia komasia santi kotoko aropeya beba yon kofa kensi o kekos ewi omesen abo Accra Heartfolk and a panda out of Lions homo capono yere hunsusu asoro hon komono ebi remeti niera mao and afi no twimono near mere call so be it congress no and which MTN for partnership ane omo abo mo de national teams in sign no ye brand near rem na boa manema kuyera ma seasonal predictions and saying ma nembra okoye Facebook page wa Fakye TV obo mode na unya ya wa follow wa like wa share wa comment wo honom and abetimi da fire WhatsApp line also 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 ijama ko ize no nkono ebebo na ne e kasima do ama peja mi mama kwan wa baso na season a astra se no wa baba bedi nkomo kakra mediri abudi abu betelo takenka ene a Ebenas executive producer give etetelichi ayu Kofi Philip Onsoro etelichi obo ma ne makoye pa etimi edi emaye MC Malik na Julius Caesar edi play omunyina bona dwuma de edi rama etimi rama Rich the voice age na camera na chi ukwa MC awa Benedicta Asari era Fesunu Junior omo akaboma Imalabi omo bona dwuma de no yedi eramu kama panso no etimi edi amamonti ebena ya de won ketu bi ekwe de mape amaronen sen be wona mo sere meka no Saturday abobo abo afo no so ma daroma ede e ba muzupi herba mixture makase yere ma baby girls no era fi darling boys no ebebo yi nam ha obia etimi de film Millennium Construction fa hobo mo na yembo a ona ne ma de ye pa emfama kama na ntutu ye no enko ye emfama na mu nkomo no e se ne tie ye se adanse woni ama bi omo ene behwe aye etimi era ma Gentleman Dental Clinic o se ne de ye brand aboa na ejina brand na ya kono na aye fefefe pa na bibi akuyera mana fi Dawood 360 capsules era fi Dawood ointment unyusubia Jibina Yusu, T2 footballers no, any outlet no, every one year papa fatala. Insecticide spray in the corner and you too much. You can't say na ebe one kitena we jana so na ma aboye ekoye pere mana bash digital satellite omu yo ma daroma ekrikri ma satire baba be ratire abano de zema busu se champana ye biemu satire no ba na wa ba be ram na dodo na yet ne ra so so amant ma mera mo kweke ba ya pe lute ba no de akwa ramu amano ne.
A father of 3 with a bride by your side. Just days after I do, the world felt your pride. Then Zamra's darkness took you both in one cruel ride. From Passos de Ferreira to Liverpool nights, you carry dreams and cleats and floodlights. A nation's pride, a husband's vow. We never thought we'd say goodbye. Not here, not now. We lay our hearts at Anfield gates. Flags at half-mast sorrow waits. In fire and flame, echoes remain. Brothers taking love and pain. We whisper your name. Night sky remembers your flame. Angels rehaste. Brothers taking love and wine. Forever tears, forever in our song will carry with us. Even though you're gone, your Lamborghini glows like a star. Too fast to catch, too bright to mar. A tire's burst.
Alright, Mama Kwaba be very bad. So Diogo Jota. Na having said one for already a Liverpool for no. Yeah, now ready after the game. Mohamed Salah and guest channel. Na I'm ready do we now large 8 team show. You know, and say Yazini Anna slot after the match and Kokan say time about you 2-2 or 2 and you bench no na or Kaisi Nika Diogo Jota or Keronwa and a Duni Baby Romnia dia but a do be a sanity and I'm one near the Biswaya Futu Metan we missing we and Fanko Bibia go Yasano Onama the Chimuzi Namen Kwan in him and a bass and I tino a head dang afro bars or concrine. Obesu Amasame Edu Wabisi. You also Ebisu Puma Edu Wabisi network to a so cosa dino ya na ya boy brady ye and time unia dounia and obi so tia and I'm a new so no me will be yase e baba biso bi iska kese akofa flower bia kufuna da biwesa kufunu we odibanku ti Diogo Jota adenare obale up for no o ma ya de pa yempo wa so sanze we hear from day one said and then by abc ne and for w supporters no e kai no to zapa boy ni juma no ba be ni ade so many pa ken bi aboko there
Nkwaku na also
me ho ye pa no akwan na nya bieje ku wonya ba ara me say no classic moment on to answer me
oh yes
akwa no form too much ken
the second
goal you too much and obi ka say eti o semenyo okudu sumo e wo Jordan na yumu Abdul Fattah Isaku na ken young qualify for AFCON. Asem na record. Wow.
Ebasan Wabusa, the technical brains of all the Black Stars. Because say your ACHS and your ACHS.
Yeah.
But I check for no more schools, no. And you Ibiana Waha. Because me was this year and so she be the kind.
Yeah.
The same period you may.
Yeah.
Stations in Bebrabu.
Yeah.
As you TBD Jabi. Until not just a Black Stars you could do. Not Tottenham, Thomas Frankie in one grow, won't see me from now, and we are saying Bonabaso. Now you were Osha Antoine Semenyo, now and we say attention in Alban. So, made the statistics say, bro, Ghanaian born international. Now we share Bournemouth, all time top scorers. Baby, and the world Rabidi, oh, against Liverpool, and for 2 goals.
That last season was all short. I mean, but ever qualify World Cup or Mexico, Canada, US, confront Kenya. Or with this form, no. A Juma, ye be here with the World Cup qualifier, no. I know it didn't do, but I brought for us okay. Also, I did, no. Still, do almost the same view.
And when you pitching on Kwasu after crowd, we no IG
almost had the command no. Then you dey ba catch no producers no say Gilbert say mama ne no ma be brinti on hwe ho.
Uni ade ono abi olipo de to na adwuma ye no. Eye we ni ade but
ade no nkwa na da ya na.
Na de bi am nkwa na da me no na da.
Da bi wanim sem obi anya nkwa na da.
Me no na da.
Da bi.
Enro apo edwuma no. So ko fie. Okoye na Madam Grace apopo. E na odi e. Me po edwuma no no me ko fie o. Ma me nya edwuma no pa o. Me serew.
Oh, na odi ebuso asema go fa na asema bifu. We say no nkomodi enya de.
Eni mi ni sa nkomo no. Ko me su mi bi so ase bi.
Me nua no na me ba ya me boss ne o.
Da bi nya boss no nua na me. Eye ye wa ma no ne nsem ne enko. E me pa asem ma me da no pa o yi. Me serew pa na de odi emu kuma na eye. Ogumani ma se kakra ye ma make sure say me comport me ho ma se no say me ngu ani ma se ma no person ya na me koka ba ko bi na me no ye ko man kesi ko ye no me pesa ti hwe so na ye wodwuma na ye nko ani
ya me na me da na say ko man kesi me koda o kwamante
o na
me koda e no na nya me aboa me
o de fe ko ama na me da mo de sem do do le ba ti le fe ko why fa ye ko ama no le why fa ye ko lo zo ko
Kwaku be ku da skefo kwaku no. O be chichire di aso asisi o be chichire. Da bia me de ma de ba ko pemransem du na me gina so. Bible si me ngu aware mense aware. Na ye slogan luta de no wade egu ye. Na abudie bi o. Ahoya ne ayinti. Ani bre. Nti ogu aware.
Ani bre za e wala pe o be ka me ye.
Da bi nti de nim me nkan. Okay, so much I'm saying, me who are from the Mamenka.
Or the Enka.
Some when young Pana would die. One could defeat Mamenka.
And one could if you die.
One and what if he?
David.
Right, I'm gonna sound Sunano pay. Now you're breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. Then you're touching Chamuyon Pod Yamanon Sam. As so at Jamamo, my answer say what people my champ tournament. Not young far and raw. Game say Toga. Young found resource of Mamoni and Shane. Game say Toga. Now I won't be piano in Pimpia. As so and for Mamo. Now Uramo champ tournament. And one Friday. Now Ultrasound Champ Tournament. You didn't send Piafon Jamal. Nina so Roma in 3 countries. And Eko still. Where Tanzania. No Uganda. No Kenya. No Piaswa Yakama. No Mamin Fama. Sandra Friday. Urama Guinea. And Algeria. At the Primso. Banawene Guinea. Ashampa Koma Algeria. As for Ashampa 1-1. And what you Ramo Niger. Niger South Africa. As for so Banner so Pia, I'm for Bon to the young continent, Niger and Sheppy, I'm a South Africa SA, so and Sheppy, and the game 7 to our Chan tournament, Urama, and about 5 p.m. Burkina Faso, and Madagascar Patrol Fantoso, a man on Crofon, Sajanoma Airco, now about 5 p.m. Burkina Faso, Madagascar, and watching Central African Republic, as for Tanzania. And at the last round of group games, and the Petroja, ye judge, I'm breaking it down. As so at Jama Mochmadian so, and some Pinapa, not me and Rome, our major European leagues, not any Jumamo, and one a Shasia, Sesentia, and Manamano, Munya Dajna Munyabutre, and Farmer Boys, and Penny for, not the Penya Camano Ramo, France, and again Pakutoga, Linan so Roma start Rene, as so pro game. Against Olympic Marseille, na Enra Marseille team way, Aubameyang Gaba, and watch Omo Mason Greenwood, as well, Omo Place Akukudam, as Omo Rene, Ecolus 1-0, Ama Boya, Yefano, Ludovic, Blast, and a shell go back with my Rene, on Popocono, 90+1, and what the pony at Tottenham, Emma Prayer Kama, Breeze Samba, and a Trosuna, play of the game. I was that game now. Not Mammy and Fama. So Roma in the games outdoor. Took our friendly champion and about 5 p.m. And lost Paul Olympic Lyon and watch Monaco. Port Loave and no 5 p.m. and a niece Port Toulouse and no 7:05 and a second Betuka Yami Pauchina friendly and a French league champion and you have breast war Paul Lille Metropo and you at 1 p.m. on July about Paris FC at 5 and you at 3:15 and the Petuka na Oze Apollo Rem at 3:15 na Metabon Strasbourg and you at 3:15 Ochra na non Sabo PSG and you at 6:45 and a Sake Betuka na after Setima you from Star Rene and we know game Uramo dressing room omuchi omani papa omu celebration and a prayer kama na ninyana say African brother me patro di entu omani entwa ni ja omuchi our dressing room and no agent tower. You're breaking it down with Yamamo. I will try to so now my Emram also La Liga and La Liga Asha Sema 2 games and the TV pass so and what Girona at my Rayo Vallecano Bomo Kamian Sa Omo Antia Canum Paco and watching VRL as well as Real Oviedo Bomo 2-0 Emane Eya Kema na Enra Ube Piman Pacho Sakeno and Sempio and the La Liga games Petroka bought me patron 5:30 to Real Mallorca bought against Barcelona Rafa Munera and the Pechama Payakama and watch Deportivo Alaves bought 7:30 or Pagan Levante and watch Valencia bought 7:30 and or against Real Sociedad Sassuolo Infantuanem so bought 3 p.m. Celta Vigo bought Tefe Athletic Club at 5:30 or Port Sevilla na Espanyol or Port Atletico Madrid na Piazza Kema na Madrid game na Toja on Monday na Paya fine and no Adepa I am breaking it down as so Adamamo na Mami Mfantu enim so pep ewo game and what Toja Bra Tima Yefem Fiero and Real Oviedo as so Elpo na Sabefan Santi Casola and Team FM VRL, Team Anano, Omo Eshen and Munyam, on set what 40 years. Now, our poor Ama VRL, and what's your poor, Jama Oviedo, now, Ono Aboma Oviedo, Asaba back, I will link and on, Nanua Ushawa go Pramanswa, no F Papa, before the game, Nasa 340, 3 games, or boy, Omo Edisha Jim, and Omo in the presentation, come, as soon as my boy now. Your friend Santi Casola, I'm a black man, Patros Redia, Monfan Tosumaye, San Masalamu Tilena no ma come, not be Plasunya Kama, and no and a Taswa, ye judge, I'm breaking it down, at Tamama Bra, or Ana Santi Casola, a Braviarel, and Ria Oviedo, or Omukem so personal, and ye judge Amutama, there's a 3-3-4 games, and one boy, and no my jet at Daman or Viral, I'm a Plaso et me a Kama, and no Diaba, no, and was a game now. The Ghanaian born international. Thomas Partey, so Thomas Partey, so Epepo Kakra, a player coming up, Partey, Pomino, a Kakama came up on a year, not Partey, Pomina, a B. Pomunsam, as to my party, no Roman signing, our VRL, and in some Pinapa, supporters in watch a business experience. When you will link him, let's go Madrid, or call Premier League, you know, Wamacho, a Betma Boatimno, a BC on case beer, yet rape charges at the opponent, a pay and common solving issue, a new and Sanomba signing on, or more Etma signing on, anti party, a PM our VRL, a P any supporters and all, a Piswania jail, and no power Pomo Pomunsam, as with my party, and no Atepa, and no Roman Germany, a part or more a super cup, and Pepaso, and no I me patron 6:30, and a Roman Thomas Stuttgart against Bamunchen no game Petrodra na se Uramo Germany Super Cup Lunya Todra we pair next week Bundesliga Babashas Entinetuma VLB Stuttgart Papa Munchen na Biaswet my fine my young Premier League Shasenra na the defending champions no Liverpool Amford Omopo against Bournemouth na game ni para wie na me patro akokwe 4-2 highlight no wa na mo dia tosoro nkrofa hwe set the goals ni CPM ni nyina no so rama who go ekitike etimi epusu atene dikan etima Liverpool popo ekono ansana Cody Gakpo so penya second goal etama Liverpool na eno na boy na o free Ghana ha Antoine Semenyo so epuli one bag Edma Bournemouth eno ansua wasa penya equalizer mani pay 2-2 Edma Turan Bournemouth na from 88th minute ko na Federico Chiesa so ebamo na Semenyo ko wedie no kra no odene bebia Semenyo fa ball na wo pia the ball ko to atenam na efe papa na no odene na Federico Chiesa penya the third goal at my Liverpool from bench as a substitute the first Premier League goal watch at my Liverpool ni atama no na ansana Mo Salah alaji Salah no on so enya the fourth goal at my team ya fan of me patro Liverpool am a biaso ya kama Mo Salah no since join Liverpool bobo kono in the Premier League game Liverpool play the Caribbean Mo Salah the ball at Tottenham was shadow assistance record no and it will trust my player kama and the youngster a Premier League game 7 to 1 Urame about 11:30 and we early kickoff and we Aston Villa put Newcastle United Brighton 2 p.m. Omo put Fulham Sunderland 2 p.m. Omo put West Ham United Tottenham put Burnley 2 p.m. and Wolves put Man City and we are 4:30 na nyame Pauchino and we Chelsea put Crystal Palace at 1 p.m. Nottingham Forest put Brentford and we are 1 p.m. na Manchester United and Arsenal came at 3:30 na Biaswet my kama and no Edeba na and before the game man Giovanni Leone already near breaking it down at the amount as a Palmer 18-year-old centre back joining Liverpool Bobo Kono and Rampa Remo Amford na Ultra Tama game no emphasis here and Giovanni Leone no on na tinta so koto so primary so far all decente wa Remo Amford Massa Stadium ni me be point Biaswa ye kama Nura Remo Amford for the first time and ye church among na Liverpool see confirm mom said Tony done a 6-year deal and at one time 26 million pounds and Mutradma Palmer or Muti 18-year-old centre back or Mutinaba na almost oka a project no let team South Panel and decided as so Petron Liverpool damn after boy number Ibrahima Konate Liverpool need team come for extension so Opetwaso as so Adama Liverpool na Giovanni Leone or Pesce Jesse number 15 and or Pesce Adama Liverpool Pobokono and two so Pesce Jesse number 15 Giovanni Leone no now a great sensation now boy no say Anna so Opepo Adama Liverpool now a happy papa a Barca Liverpool Peno na team Saudi Peno na Liverpool Power wow as Liverpool Permitia Massa a team Bianca them a draw Bianca them I was some bar na me ya tuma Edma Liverpool na Biasu to me kama and you some brand the tuka na enwa a brand Liverpool and the bomb of game total I'm game to 20 minutes the entire Anfield Stadium and no I bomb of supporters and Liverpool supporters pay tribute Adima Delayed Diogo Jota one of them brother Andrew Silva I'm a player kama utra a stadium or supporters sorry so I'm a player kama abra nasa omu elche nasa video no Bibrati Tom, Upon Sampa, Omu Pay Tribute, not just in on Patwenta, not watching supporters in be raise a lot of banners. Na me patro before the game. As soon as I addressed the entire Anfield, pay tribute Admano, Nina Seti for Cassia, as we ate me empire, Liverpool fans, and no a minute of silence. As we Timmy Yadma, the late Jogo Jota, and in Porter, Andrew Silva, na Uncle Roma and Sam Pinepa, Nina Andrew Silva 30, and Jogo Jota 20, and on the Tifo, our stadium, I'm a player comer, Andrew Silva, Jogo Jota, you will never walk alone, and also Amuya Tifo, I'm a Piasso Ayakema, and no Adjapa, na Mamin found to an name, as some moment to be a buyer, not some moment, Antoine Semenyo, Rachel, Yanu Power Tip Wichemo, Akokata Antoine Semenyo, as Oya Day, Video and Tassono, was Masam, who are day way, Bajin Katako Peko Dufati, now Uni Patuntum Kodaki, and our address are na when you know one at TV channel so video no nya tajatra abra some no kwato bon hem was we adre masa jai kodaki na me patro ya saje ni hwe sa moment semenyo ekọ reference Tony Taylor ekọ catcher no eso panyin wadaroma saje na esi no se ne si e ma prayer kama na ba race chanta program na okopo reference man no reference Tony Taylor FM managers ni me no wo frɛ Anaslot na on san frɛ opanyin Anthony Ariola na uhu image na abra stop game ni abra woni managers no asumi no agina ho edi nkomom eka dia sichira mo esa yenua na we disable what we chairman no what did Antoine Semenyo atem eso ni patuntum o meji kodun kopa nkatia bi emfa ni so ya adwe na sa no mani nyina etodwa na Liverpool statement aba exercise and almost so DSC, Liverpool Football Club is aware of an allegation of racist abuse made during our Premier League game against AFC Bournemouth. We condemn racism and discrimination in all forms. My part of statement, give a photo smile now and confirm Liverpool statement. Omutepa as some condemn racism and discrimination in all forms. Now a bossa in football, me part of racism, a new part of our society, and any baby as our football, and no idea for Liverpool, almost statement, almost jabba, ye church, I'm breaking it down, as so at Jamamon, and watch Bournemouth, as so at the statement, as so at Jabba, almost a great player, but above all, a great human being. Only a strong character shows such resilience in those circumstances. We love you and all with you, Antoine, and on the love image. As for Ediapa and no Ediao, na Urama, the Premier League. Match center as with the statement about concerning Antoine Semenyo issue statement in response to the allegations call Semenyo the Premier League match center statement regarding Antoine Semenyo incident. Tonight match between Liverpool Football Club and AFC Bournemouth was temporarily paused during the first half after a report of with the Premier League's on-field anti-discrimination protocol. The incident at Anfield will now be fully investigated. We offer our full support to the player and both clubs. Racism has no place in our game or anywhere in society. We will continue to work with stakeholders and authorities to ensure that our stadiums are an inclusive and welcoming environment for all. And no summer almost Ediaba, Yecham Ediamamon, na Mamin Fantu and him, that's Antoine Semenyo 2 goals. And now with Tim Shayano, Bonham is so Roma all time. Bournemouth, at top scorers, and with Premier League him, Waba Ababa Tosu AF4. So far, O'Brien Josh came about Premier League goals. One has shadowed Wadama Bournemouth, 48. Callum Wilson, 41. Dominic Solanke, 28. And Antoine Semenyo, at the 22. And no Adeba, not Mama Salah, so far, opening day goals. Say Premier League and Eshas na Mo Salah Eshego. The first league games so far, and no go no. I'm not probably shot 10 goals. Now or no, and I say opening day goals. What shot to draw? Mo Salah shot 10, and I really Ashe 8. Alan Shearer Ashe 8. Jimmy Vardy Ashe 8. The Frank Lampard Ashe 8. Say Premier League. Eshas the first day games are Eshas here. Or more and Ashe more goals. And we do Pabina Mo Salah. Tini show. I'm the bomb of game, no. Bra fans, no. Now I'm pay tribute to the late Diogo Jota and the brother. Okay, Mo Salah. The Egyptian king and Yasa on Sensuana Eba. Now and what was going on emotionally was celebrating Saturday. The late Diogo Jota was celebrating on the same time. And a Mo Salah so yes celebration. Any pay tribute at man, Nina Ejesia, ye Chechamon, not Mo Salah, and after the game, na me patro, Ultra Bra, na Liverpool supporters, bomb Sam, our arm folder, na Mo Salah opponent Sam, na a reho up to Unia, trap Mo Salah little opponent Sam, a brandy Swanee Empa, Nina said, or more bomb Edmund delayed Diogo Jota, yet in some people, na Salah Edra, no go no shano, I may say, Wabadro, with Boy Nano Penavan and Dico, about Premier League, all time top scorers are Mo Salah, so far 187 goals, and I almost swear to me, 187 goals, no, on the Tosuna Ultra, all time. Top scorers, our Premier League, Alan Shearer, 260. Me patron, Mammy Chat, Alan Shearer says 260. And Harry Kane, 213. Rooney, 208. And Dico, 187. And a Mo Salah, 187. And no Edge Tower, Cham Adama Mojmadian, so no and Sam Pinapa, and no Liverpool players, or try or more Michelle Gosa, almost forever in our heart. Diogo Jota, we're Mo Salah. Kodi Gapo, the celebration, na Osho Sampa, what the late Diogo Jota, and who go Ikitike, as celebration, also a saw the Diogo Jota, and no and a Jaswa, Yati Amam Eltmadian, so now who go Ikitike, what Baba, me patron, the second player, what me say, was assisted, I won the first Premier League goal, at the Ama, and I said first Premier League game, at the Ama Libra, down Tashinunes, Omni Fulham, Oshogo. I want the first Premier League game. As I say, and who go Ikitiki, as one baby. Not for one vet, my patron debut versus Bournemouth. And come suddenly a pair, and not on 82 minutes. One shall go, 1 assist, 0 shot on target, 1 shot, and 3 key passes. 10 towards now, or point, or we need 3, and no out of 10. And now, me patron, possession 19, and we lose here, and no at the by the Emma, not full time, and we Amford, no more P NCC, and no full time Amford, Nature Sampa, a place at Germany, no more a Rawasia, a Brian Diogo Jota, now Jeremy Frimpong, honestly, I sit in the armstring, now hopefully something, BP, I want to know. And a slot and a etuka and a slot to Akasai about racism, racist abuse, and a slot adding some people down. Was I think the club made a clear statement, not Yente Sama or Kafa Samuel racial abuse,
because it's unacceptable in every football stadium, let alone at Anfield. So yeah, I spoke to him after the game that we will try to do everything to find that person, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think they already found him or not. I think so. So that's a good thing, and wherever we can help him, we will try to do so. And big credits to him if something happens like this, and you can perform so well in the second half. Then he's not only a great player, because that I can see how fast he is, but he also has he's very strong mentally. If something like that happened, to get such a second half performance, that is
eno eye anaslot ene kasa pattern to semenyo racially abuser omodman say or strong man or mentality great na first half adi we asi na second half what ma be ashe 2 goals na waka champion for say nipa na we asade no omonhwe no na omonfa punishment ma no na sa nipa no ehun say police for escort no edina pie ye nwana no to hwi cham a racial wa abuse one to semenyo no ye say omodin apie eso every stadium ho ni nyina DSC ya ye jeje wa police for power na owre fe no an assault SI Ekasaye na an assault kesem no was the best part of the game and nyina na a very impressive and set time me patro game year 2-2 na wo hwe no krani nyame anim ni wo hwe pinch ananka onya Diogo Jota ono enanko obe substitution di no bam but wo tunani a na Diogo Jota eni ho na tribute na Anfield pay Edma Diogo Jota no o kasafa.
Nothing should be how impressive. No, if you have half an hour, but the main emotion I think should be how impressive and powerful the tribute for Diogo was. So the banner that the cops showed, the way You Never Walk Alone was sung, the way they sung, I think sung is the word for Diogo before the game, in the first minute, after 20 minutes, in the end of the game. It was also so impressive and so powerful. And that's, I think, what my main emotion is after the game. And then there was even a game that ended in 4-2, where a lot of things happened.
Man assault adi tuka ya di amam e wontumade no so na owie no say eso kasa wo simo sala na emotional night eso edema mo sala enu eso Van Dijk di tuka owie and was say this was an emotional night so the entire Liverpool team na say we are going to work very hard to make this season special and no Van Dijk in summer what the etuga Federico Chiesa after we should go say on Liverpool playing for kasa na watena Liverpool won ko papia bisa o feel happy as well Liverpool bobo econom eno Federico Chiesa nin sama odi atudwa ye de emam say I wanna stay here and fight to win many trophies na mame emfa nto anem ese nsempi aba na mame mfa sam to semenyo ukon IG page me pacho racially obi say abuse no ho ono ankasa eno ene daso no where another racist commenter o ma directed to Antoine Semenyo eno so are ho o mo de adwe image eso e de ababeto so eno e de ba na mamensa empreki we down emfa emamo Javier Tebas akasa was say Barcelona via game no omo beba no Miami e day well La Liga president ne de omo e beba no Miami was say I am convinced the match will be played in Miami now omo try approval from Jofa and a FIFA and no am to one some point now you felt Jules Kunde or extending a contract and no renew at Jama Barcelona professional confirmation at Miapa Jules Kunde were renew across 2030 or the Portman at Jama Barcelona now good news about one Laporta, as in Rashford, and one Garcia, sa players way, Yamipa in the game against Mallorca, or more Petma Bope, not Mamela Liga, dear Chesampa, goalkeeper, if one Garcia, or more iron registration, or Marie, and part no matter them, or Marie Laporta say, no crack no matter them, and more Piabamu, now on Joya and on Bapotuma. Now Laporta, Akasa, was saying flag, or a lot of strength and energy. Now we are convinced as a Barca fans no or more good many years ahead. Now success paper no more players so be to my team hands flag. Now to my take quiet no or more paper na personal pia so at my camera and we are one port and summer or pay dia tuka ye church am atama my brand one Barcelona supporters e ko shy before sell La Liga be chance here no so address one can some to my Rafinha or prepare for the new season. Now Rafinha new look now. Masa Brazil for Pietina Yangene, Jean Pedro Componiti, Rafinha, Minute there, masa boy no ni abre na Rafinha wie no mame Lamine Yamal the star boy no free kick spa won boy no goal so che enu so for Lamine Yamal a free kick as we training na uhwa attention 2 standing goals o timi share from set pieces just why ready also no prepare the team we Rafinha so we ne de omo prepare say bia betuma kama na owura where my yoka goalkeeper Leo Roman Akasa was it we will try to make San Moy Stadium a help for Barcelona also omo pass a place omo feel comfortable from the first moment and no and sama wo there to ga na Urama Sporting CP confirming except 50% ana aka Francesco Trincao the right and omo try 11 million euros at Barcelona and they say buy no fully omo Sporting CP omo a player and no Edeba na Manchester United Carlos Baleba wanka enyama so ni nyina say boy no Manchester contacted Brighton ama Brighton owner Tony Bloom making it clear as some person keep buying no tell summer 2026 ama adena ye den Edema United so omu penya boy na just say outrageous sika and salon betimi judge boy no boy no eso dia ba na United say so munya Carlos Baleba and Adam Wharton your first choice say omu pen no de no ba na omo Ramos Sporting CPM Martin Homeland on so second choice na Ederson of Atalanta eso be third choice na omo de ba kwa be replace opanyina ye fe no Carlos Baleba na Roma su push for Sancho positive contact and no omno point team come James final agreement aka crab no ma rich na deal no aswat ma ye done now Benjamin Sesko and we so ni akwada bi outside quarantine we training now won kono ye so ni akwada bi aso agina wo mu team come Benjamin Sesko no woni akwada and sha outside quarantine o mu team come ahwe ama bi aswat ma ye kama obesan edama akwada no ye positive gesture at New Manchester United almost striker no Bruno Fernandes Kasa about Manchester United almost expectations
Expectations at this club are always Man United time doesn't exist. You have to do it now. Expectations at this club are always high. It doesn't matter if you rebuild or not. And then one of the things is like at Manchester United is no time for rebuild. You just have to start strong again, and that's all, because no one will be saying that you need to rebuild. We can talk a lot about that. We need to give time and whatever. At Man United, time doesn't exist. You have to do it now, and we're ready for that. We're ready for the moment. We're ready to do everything we have to do to win the game against Arsenal. We will prepare ourselves in the
What say any time on very body be a time say action episode never shall against Arsenal and I'm power Mama Victor Jokeres and the Arsenal training on Massa it's a United for Massa Monko Pedanta and now Arsenal trainer na Bukayo Saka Noni Madueke Etan Nwaneri Declan Rice and Victor Jokeres na omuye shooting now Victor Jokeres was the Jason omunyina what the ball to pa na tana kasa goalkeepers melu kwajirama na Victor Jokeres wo bomba na tana kasa chira was said on the United for the daswa ye jam captain Martin Odegaard eso ekasa esanu kre so far say Arsenal be winning Premier League and also winning Premier League pressure wo mo so ana
second again and it feels like it's so close each time.
Yeah.
How does that feel, being the captain and looking at your side that you can see the potential, but whilst also seeing the pressure on them and also pressure on management as well. How do you feel about that going into a new season?
To be fair, I think it just motivates me. I think we're in a position where we feel like second is not a failure, but we want more, So I think when you're that close and you really can feel it and you really can taste it and you know that you're really that close, I think it just motivates me, and it shows that if we just improve a little bit, we can get there. So for me, that's just extra fire in the belly, going into a new season, and we've been really close. And
and we Martin Odegaard as a pressure no so shame abokura e kono okra no funa bi ba eno nche so me failure e che so me improve kakra bi Premier League no betima gem na Alexander Isak the American Liverpool or Michael Edwards or no any chief executive of football at the Emma Liverpool also opiem as well Boston nyame pa anopaya na oni Liverpool na sini kwoti nkomo na omotu the pay that come Alexander Isak omotu pay 130 million pounds which is 150 million euros kona advance apa na omotu boy no abale pay kama na Newcastle run for Gonzalo Ramos ni nyina sa ya hu se rumo bi flight bi omotu di kopemo Paris na omda kofa a Portuguese striker no eso adina ba opeka last man di ebae eso mo de papa na kota that's Newcastle person mo de point ba na bia kama eno de dawa ye jam na Nicholas Jackson and Enzo Maresca e kobusa na say Nicholas Jackson on something say was only team training there na emom enya de se game on Crystal Palace pebono Nicholas Jackson pebo bi yesi adai was obi am say transfer do na be obetimi akọ ama Nicholas Jackson akacha ne namfofo ni teammate no ese opese ofree Chelsea na okọ Newcastle eno tetenti Enzo Maresca enya confirm di amaye obi no si Chuku Emeka ono so training with omo pese omo free Chelsea no interquenta ho ese Chuku Emeka eso betuma free team no akọ na o se eba ne left side between Tarek George and Jimmy Gittins why and a pressure say afi no take a decision I'm a bia sweat my kama and no some run that to ye jama breaking it down eso edama no Chelsea the winning team abrom ye train omo prepare and Crystal Palace akoshana no den o twa to say no ma dedam eso ede ema wo mo omo prepare me bia kama na VR40 former bid abracha say Renato Veiga omo peno na Chelsea for say ready person mo jam point man ko by no super so free Chelsea and we are Renato Veiga and no ede eba na Bournemouth for so realm as Josh a champion omunya no mo pe o make it 2 attempt some person mo the boy ne ba na obobo tuma kama ede ema wo mo na VR for say omunya Renato Veiga na omo de ne ba masa omani page papa na ba munchen omo rem say Javi Simons nkomo ebusasa no nsam to say no mo se delay to him so if some point as an attention any the people so Chelsea and no ede eba na Man City refuse 25 million euros plus 5 million euros add-ons and no from Northern Forest Rico Lewis or almost some panel and no the Doha City says he can now Fenerbahce I contacted Tottenham as Rodrigo Bentancur Omunya no mope into a more trust Quentin home on Betwa Fan Dinakwa and no the Eba na Man City so as Josh a champion Omunya no mope 19-year-old boy no omo Astro Chelsea a boy no interest with Esombe, so almost a bit to me na we pass why kama. Al Nassr, I confirm second Coleman. I joined on team now for the next 3 years. 25 million pounds. Sikai to Pima, Omuti Emma, Woma Pia Kama, Na Urama, Eric Garcia, and Jules Kunde. The Meta has a flick on your show. Why? And there was a shot as a red back against Mallorca, and no Eddie forever. Yatiman pass a possible lineup on one no better shots, you know. I goalkeeper one Garcia, Jules Kunde, Ronald Arroyo, Kubasi, Alejandro Balde, Pedri, Frank Dion, Lamine Chaman, Femi Lopez, Rafinha, and Ferran Torres, or more and a bit much as now and Tima, your friend Galatasaray, as a bomb first game, Turkey Super League, now Victor Osimhen, as so on the second stand, Utimi Ebobi Emma Galatasaray, Abra Boyna, Mara Icardi, were Pratt and Chayacha 200 days, as I know what we shall go, Edma Galatasaray, Emma Brian Kama Donnarumma, and Urama Friday, when the PSG team now, it me a train about train, as so be finalizing the transfer. I could pay Manchester City, le Biasu at my kama, and no at the Eba, not me patro, Mammy and Fama, as and Sempineba, Thomas Muller, as so actually new teammate, our Vancouver Whitecaps, our Canada, now Thomas T. Muller, former Bamunchin player, in the 20 set will run our Vancouver Whitecaps. Now, Ocean new teammates, you know, and that's why ye church among so at the amam and which so and some Thomas Mulanetono and Breno Asson, Nemum Adam Smith, Akasa about Richard Busa, Omodima, Antoine Semenyo, Yenten Sama Adam Smith, Ekafan.
With the racial abuse that Antoine Semenyo received during the game?
Yeah, just totally unacceptable. Kind of been shocked, to be honest, that it happened this day and age. It shouldn't be happening. I mean, I don't know how Ants played on, to be honest, and come up with them goals, and just it's totally unacceptable. And I just, if anything, I just feel sorry for Ants in there. You know, it's a little bit down, obviously, and to carry on playing, it's just something needs to be done. And
or say unacceptable. Hansi Flick on Mallorca game.
Well, that what I saw in the training, but also in the training the last weeks. I think also today was high quality in the training. I'm very happy that we start tomorrow. So I can see the team is ready for that. This is a decision from everyone, so to sign John, because it's the future of the club.
But I say, my fancy. Now, go back to when you Gaziniga. Ni go na oni rayo die no za video na my mfanya nkrofo na kwaku enra aerobc na ano den pa ohwe rayo game no boy no na ekwan a goalkeeper efa so ma ono defender pass na defender no pressure ba no so ma goalkeeper no pass na goalkeeper no ko to ampa ho
era ekose akwasha ase
me video ne me de be ma na what show the actual microphone
Mate made
up se from Semenyo ana
how there
kwaku abeku Semenyo sa wona ne form ne ya mo stage ano
dabi we we anim
just wo funu ne so se ne kakra
anim for
eya stomach exercise
now the ya
o dabi
o bag ne ne
me dey eska fru
ala tula pa
me dey eska fru
o dey no e dey always ka we
me dey eska fru na o dey no so ye adidi fru
enye amante
o dey ne adidi fru
so always ka nya amante tv ai why? That's why I was a
that's good.
As a piano man who be my happy weekends. Kona koko ye na kona koye to say they be and as a responsible father. But only my deba ko one pepper. Zero see responsible. Time on yama wo busiano. Sama ke o nemo du o ha. Onye bat monsieur fio.
Jack, you trust. You will
I make it carry messages. Why? Why? But so I want. All right, my man, making carry messages on Facebook. Yeah, me Richard. Good morning, Fakye TV. Good work. Keep it up, please. More update on Madrid and Chelsea, please. Biaga, Semenyo was fantastic yesterday, but Liverpool is Liverpool. Restford, Diogo Jota, Daniel Kobna, 100% fire emojis in Rambaba, Nabla. Good morning, Abu. Thanks to Alhaji Habib for the breakdown yesterday. Thanks to all the sports crew, Liverpool, all the way. Greetings to my wife, Adwa Ofoyua Apia, inside Shamon Car Services, Sunyani, and Bono Hennessy Diambo. Good morning, Abu. I'm watching the show live at Kwawa Sakraka. St. Paul says, she says, indeed. Semenyo showed why Manchester United should have bought him. And Ganyo Richard, good morning. More update on Barcelona. Rem Rankin Mayola. Yes, is another weekend edition of the Fakye Sports Show with a fantastic Abu Dhabi alongside the inspirational analyst crew from Mayola, Isaac Intampo, Colin Sakable. Good morning, I'm Kwame Blay, watch you live from Akema Chianse, Jamaica. Update on Barcelona news, and I can Monis update on Manchester United, and G. Martin Bauer. Good morning, Abu. I'm enjoying the show. Tomorrow, Man United will destroy Arsenal. Those who don't bring Man United in the story will be ashamed at the end of the season. My greetings to the special one from the Bono East region. Say, Carrick, Nadia Odeba, Ebiran Brighton. Good morning, Abu. Liverpool, never walk alone. Keep up the good work. More fire. Gideon Ishon, good morning. More update on Juventus. Maruf Abdullah. Good morning, Abu. Today, Barcelona is going to win the league. The citizens will win the EPL Greetings all my group members, Love Circle, the Odiram Nono, Steven Bafo, watch you live and clear outside Ghana. Good work. Obera Mwakon, update on Real Madrid. Richard Suzasu, Ozzy update on Barcelona, and Rick Jr. Semenyo be proper baller. Bongo Dybala, you guys always, you guys make us feel so proud. And all the love in emoji. Biaga, congratulations to Liverpool. But still, we need Alexander Ishak, Prof. Star GHI, Rodeba, Ebe Ramu Kwame Yeboa. Good morning, Fakye TV. You do all. And Benji Francis Ewa, happy belated birthday to me. Earlier, good morning, Odirama. Asiru Bernard, watch you live from Jokobu. Bibi is your guy, Asiru Bernard. Teacher at Kumau, Bodroma City, Oreba, Ebe Ramonafi, SM for life. All those in the ano, DB Eba item, no room for racism. Your bomb or the other bear on Tuzo Diano, Obetimidiaba, a Roman Kwa, Merena Makin Kain Nabwa, Na Niama Adeda Ye Periamao, Adam Kutensi, Lydia Chelsea, all the way more fire. We are London, happy boys. Francis Nkwa, they have watched you live from Western North, we are Contombra. Arsenal win tomorrow's game. I'll say, Faustina, you never walk alone on the bar. And Kobe Evans, good morning, watch you live from Romania. Barcelona, it's raining hands down. No, Yawa, I watch you live from New Edibia. So, also Frank, good morning, Abu. This is your boy, Sarah. Watch you live from Breku Bredekwa. Or this you do today, Barcelona. Go score 34. And a Pajo, more update on Chelsea Lutari about GH Monaco. Good morning, Fakye. The sport, Kwame Yeboah. And also, good morning, Fakye TV. You do all the other. Eba be round with him. How do you know? Eba, Marinama can carry. I'm on your WhatsApp line 0207543637. Football is back. And of course, we're in the NMC corner. Liverpool shall say, ye partners of Barca, Jina Konome Kwaba. Beba Pemaga of Mabaya for the Beba. Na ye will run up the Taurora. Atwa so the Aba Yabas here.
Fakye Sports. This is sports.
I have a last 10 years pictures. I really every rabbi. Money now, and the Dutch young passes, or Wama young patent, and there was so. The market a tight cheaper, so that was about me about any idea. But maybe the minimum pa any chama near money be aware, but a botchaman soludio, Krobia Kumasia Santi Kotokuma. Yeah. Saying you didn't home come and say back to Seman. Yeah, Obi Onimi Bian say, a family chairman Sulu. Medina, Yedema, Solomon Opusuare. Okay. You must answer him here, Masia Safo. Midi Kotokochi. You will be in another Kotokuni. No, okay. Because men are never getting okay. The over 2 months, I only be Juma and Sober support Kotoko. By you know, they start to share ball, Baba first stadium at the age of 14. Okay. Me 20 years na me join circus. Circle 49 for recruit. Okay. Now we feel of 49 and I got say circle 127 Kwamo. Wow. Free Kwamo no because yeah, na me PRO Kwamo circus. And actually me be a chairman. I was circle 127. Yeah, chairman we represent circus no regional council. At that time, Mr. Nyante Chinele, regional chairman. And he may represent circus, no. And I feel my Akonya say Yankasa Radio should be year 2000. Wow. Take FM, and I'm Mr. T Radio. And he now radio station or Ashanti Radio shot. That time now I take FM, Capital Radio, and GCR, and I Live FM, and actually Fox FM Mobile. So now, yeah, very much I need a radio school Kasama Kotoko. Ali Madu and Abulaim. And he Kakaka, and Moana, Ashanti region, Pinche BC. No more say Pinipa on Beshet, actually, na yɛ ntutu yɛ na yɛato aba nti wɔn yi nipa num sɛ wɔn hwɛ Ashanti region so that na chairman K5 ɛna bɛyɛ IMC ne chairman ɛna na mɛmɛka ho ɛna Twumbere maka ho na osi aban ɛna ne yɛfrɛ no yɛ Amensa ɛna one John Apia Seko one now one adankwa me no no so member na omuyi IMC no omo ye say me na menye regional organizer ema IMC no ye ba na adwumade an be boy no eboa yi papa ni nyina ne say nipa num no ka yetiri pam na ye sware ABOU so say Babara Sports Stadium ye bobo match season ni nyina ye pese be lose match o wow Yankopon ya don season ni nyina ye lose match ba kokra o Babara Sports Stadium nti enumu ena ma chairman K5
Fakye Sports. This is sports.
All right, so mama kwaba be made ba juma die kese so ya raso tima ya boy juma na bo amane makoye pere amount to join ya o wa kwenya so be join ya na bo na ne ma de de area amount ABOU beba na me na a special one komo di on Liverpool game no prediction be players to score bobo saladi bon to ansemenyo di ne ade a periti over 2.5 tenra omo muti e no so tizera maestro so kan Salah say Eddie Obeshigu. There could Fakye Munra Adenafa Eyamon. So Liverpool need Alexander Ishak. Good morning from Diaga. Akima Safono the Fiaba Ebabe Ramosi. Tomorrow we will show why we are the world champions. Chelsea. Every from Ginny. And good morning. Wow, Semenyo is too much. What a player. From Nana to Park. Ahafo. Wamahini so no the Fiaba Ebabe Ram. Good morning, Diaby. This Fakye. Enjoy the show inside Domain Crew. Keep the good work, boss, here at Fakye. And good morning. My name is Kwame Sito, inside Nkoko. Barca is going to have a fantastic football today. Greetings to Kofi Otadie, the Obama de Please update on Jude Bellingham, Wababaka, Washa Sie Ekomika, Kakakre Chobebana, Wababwejmeda Mariamadu. Good morning, bro. More update on Chelsea, Luther, the Dorona, Etiniaba. Good morning, Fakye TV. I'm Sir Colin from Nkwa Offensive North. Barcelona will win today by 3-0. Forza Barca. Keep it up, Fakye TV. Your day, Ebramu, Enono. And always good morning. I love you guys. I'm Thomas from Obuase. Good morning, ABOU. I'm Bright. Watch you live from EG. Hold on, good morning, Fakye TV. More update on Barcelona. Schedule from Brekum. No, so Eddie Ebramu. Good morning, ABOU. My name is Nana Jase. Loyalty, always watch you. I'm your biggest fan. Watch you live from Adansia Kokre. More update on Barcelona. Your dear Ben. I'm Doctor. Watch you live inside Mantek. Barcelona all the way. You're not so. I'm Romantic. Watch you live from Tikobo. More update on Real Madrid. Don't want to have messages. You know the number 0207543637 on the Facebook. No call Fakye TV. Na wapo mode na waja comment webe na yakikera ma special bi abokode
alhamdulillah ma do so ho ye
nso mo ye no awoda ye de
MON-FRI that's right it me ka say de then me aye ni bia just say na me de bia I fine
Mate everyone all pretty win over 2.5 for Liverpool Salah score 1 million to score na o kan ye na kwakwa say dia both teams no ebe shigo dia then ra omo multi chance implementation ke kan ya mabuma
plus
elu digu be bia eze buchu pa league na nya shaze no Liverpool whether win no anyway so we dey massive
it's a statement win
and the year na fear other games are ebe cost weekend in Barcelona so no have him no money be chance na enya na kitwa kra but no akwado didi semenyo atem no
Ibinya na homere.
Na me humere de American nya me hu. Sometimes ni nyina akoba be si ade ba ko peso abi. There's all too cool now to am play cover bi o. We wa cry here before you good players na e what that quality no. Esam bom abrofo na national team no. Bore ne ma ne papa nam kruma na ne manfa oje home court no wako akra na naturalize amon ko automatically we woni no obo ko ade ya pa and say mind it say England ye guy go friend that you need England for Ghana history in England for a masters and I yes and the BBA ni omo ye ni we no tell us say ye ni omo ne de nke ye pa ba lu ti me baba bi no be ye unu ase ni ade but if you do so attend the Diana see and fire and the park, one strong young money on the board of especially you run your uncle.
Well, maybe the side game, they don't come on but I want to do some brushing through crap before my back. I will share match and come. I'm very happy for Barcelona. Barcelona made you on Hong Kong, but me they shall say baby. Be wrong and be doing come on. I think Sandra a point and you bring the good news about Barcelona Nibia Benya Abbas. One Gaza and then Marcus Rashford. Finally, Barcelona for Mania on registration, everything is successful. And I think aside Barcelona supporters anticipating and you Umenya positive results in their game against Mallorca. Now the first winner, Barca Kunenya results now. And I say registration now Omenya for these two players. I think that they will go a long way to contribute massively to Barcelona for Genia, Ramu, and I say Ramu, and I think that registration on one Laporta, Deco, whoever will play a significant role, making sure Barcelona able to register these players on time. I think in the background I will say Barcelona. Away from that, officially I say my you for pull out from Carlos Baleba, the move. Brighton for insist on £115 million. As the benchmark for negotiations are Man United for Carlos Baleba. And as it stands now, Manchester United think it is too heavy and as overpriced for what they have in their quarters or making their go in for a midfield. The reason they are backing off trying to initiate other options are I think that sometimes we could do maybe I will say swallow the bitter pill. Not what you want. And I think maybe Manchester United for say coach and they said they demand any do here Baleba and a man successful season. I think that if you are able to go in to pay 70 million any 80 money for players Brighton for no almost standard. Say only Paul Baba the vice chair of Brighton Edin Command. You know Fair Charles was the best customers. They understand Brighton sells quality. And if you want quality, it comes with a price. You need to pay the price. Yes, so being torn na kukobe dear kwa. Brighton till the baby no on cancel or torn baleba. Manchester United and also project the baby Edrunu. Adia ba kwa aka icing on the cake eba buamu wenya results. Say ube nyo bia obejina o midfield na amasha midfield ni. And Baleba is the right profile for that position. I think that you need to go in for him. Obibaka said Drew that level, no? But I keep saying, so transfer and a free time now you 89 at the top, Paul Pogba, a Bible payment. They could play a beer you are on the market at the actual price and at the top. Yeah. Yeah, abrogating Yamabe. Now, Meka Enzo Fernandez, 10 matches plus 7 or World Cup, 20 games, you're 100 million plus. Moises Caicedo, one season, one fine season, 115 million. Could check other players at yet Jessica Kessibi at their form.
My McAllister prize in the end.
And no pet and Abeka said Liverpool for no effort would but they were smart.
Lady, sir, charge enough for negotiations go far.
So I think that there are so many players that they kind of crap out actually one. Anthony Elenga, 55. Elenga actual price 18 to 20 million. The actual price, no, but football now baby do stage upo. That is the level you do. And Ramit is a Luther a story no I say a former Chelsea boy on the call is Omari Hutchison, 37 million pounds. Hutchison, we. But a honey jina into upo. Manchester there. I think that they should do everything within their means. Chelsea go to 115. FR Moises Caicedo and then say, but the best in that position. I don't think Obabo 2 without mentioning Moises Caicedo. And the sources are Chelsea, and the Echo season, a year more without attributing those sources to impact I could have friends Moses Caicedo, and they should look into the market study if they have options with the profile of Baleba, Amorim, sitting in the system Manchester is successful. I think they should go in for that. And Kweku start here and I said my issue back. Say Jimmy Carragher say Chelsea for the competition now and proper. Now it's not proper competition. How can you be champions of the world without the champions of England, Spain, no one? You see, sometimes and suddenly we expect it from people. Sebi. Income low grade people in terms of agrona yidin. But not ubia wabo ball to the highest level I feel say and can nim de ne nyansa ewo agro no ewo so. Obi di say Carragher. Ball no so umpo. Maybe my position on him still remain the same. No one yade. But see mpo obo a big club ewo wiase. Ebo so many games, over 700 games. Ebo enya Champions League, and the Premier League in the world will be there. You are called him with some respect. Said see a man of some respect. Now think that it is high time, or also called on with the maximum respect of we deserve. Kweku 2022 World Cup now, Yakoboy. Why the G? 2022. And Argentina and Argentina. Yeah, 2022 World Cup. Why no European champion? 2022. Italy. Say, England, don't the room about cheap penalty more again. You call 2022 World Cup, Italy could be another one could be. They did not qualify. And do we say, Argentina World Cup now or G and European champions are maybe. Into Argentina and World Cup and your competition are else, yes, so sometimes explanations be any same do a while. And then America said we expect it from Uncophobia and Gabia, but more level from that but not obia ball to some extent the highest level to say Jimmy Carragher. And Raul make key comment you and I agree with you 100%. Ball now a cowboy. Kweku, do you know what UEFA Champions League or Kobe and one could be? Copa Libertadores, or champions of Kobe and one could be. Africa a champions no more one no winning. No more. Obia or Hobby. Into why do you say the champions of England, the champions of Spain, the champions of one binti? It makes the competition not competitive. Continent be our champions. Continent be our champions. And Makajo say Yakobo World Cup. Europe now would come. They are not a European champion and World Cup nibi. But Argentina, don't you credit Argentina some of your World Cup winners? Yeah. You see, do not talk because you want to say something. Talk because you have something important to say. Carragher is become irrelevant. The rate at which sometimes address and say, can you sit down and ask yourself, say, way more no boy to level now you can so and announce sometimes he just want to create news for himself. I think maybe that is what he want to do. Aside that, I think that I also are calling whoever who deserve praises. Me yes sure say can the team Liverpool Nigeria Club World Cup now come back some now come. And I mean yes sure said Bianca Barcelona be Real Madrid be and Nigeria come back some now or can I think it is high time or they respect everyman go for or deserve. Now moving from me side issues now for me deep matches and come and kasa. Andra ewo amfo da go pramano so we saw Papa Foni Mienu Anthony Taylor no gina mfimfini na Michael Oliver va na Premier League umpo adia de bia ebe the talking point of Premier League we say there's not going to be a single weekend weekend na we are yenye referee nkomo any. Now we saw that incident more of defender no incident na isi ye no VAR say contact na ebaye. Number one, it wasn't deliberate. So said that's all the say ball no. Number two, na enye goal scoring opportunity no deny. Enunti and a referee no man a red card. Let's state on record. Say na oye the last man. Defender, he was the last man. Ball on a tie. Answer ever bonus and a bonus and a no say any so see. Ideally. Say, oh, show me your pan. Kabaka said, what the answer I born there. For there were Liverpool players, I think he get are not all running towards. But almost it wasn't goal scoring opportunity. At the same time, and yet deliberate. Yatias here. A match they won. First game. And our mama is our explanation. Into your opinion, they are two. Yempe match day 2, match day 3. A situation whereby another player I the same thing. Never Baba catch and say a red card. You say
England expect you get the answer.
And nothing that make us almost say president ready at all. Yes, assembly. You trap be you the idea dance.
And we chat to England the other day. I see me see the never me am be red card. Your more football no meaning as a match be our right
you simply don't understand them.
No we replay no. Initially Musa born the seven born in some.
Yeah.
Now you other angle here, but I choose to a
first angle by and some
clear body.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Young carry. Almost say any goal scoring opportunity. So watch it. Born in a dark screen. So almost say any goal scoring opportunity. Defender na catch you can take a sign who tell you any goal scoring opportunity. They should explain that to us. On the last man. Born a ball wise, and then you can take a sign and one will be cool. And a year day, I must say any goal scoring opportunity. Are they undermining the competence and then the prowess? Ikuta Iketi on to me and Fabo and influence. Who bless shooting from Santa Second?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody is going to say anything. You know, Munkunya banter back and forth. But me say, we'll come back and visit this video. Production for video into Achabus 2-3 weeks up. Yen August Wednesday, September, Yami and Kenneth in common. We'll be here visiting this video. On one eye. A two topmost referees. Oh, we league him. Anthony Taylor no dinner center. And an Adam for Michael Oliver active value. Yati as ye. Yadia to me the atoll. Yandi be account. We'll move forward. Kweku. Ya bad game na Kasasuna ABD match in Hong Kong. And Rabbi knew would in common. Our board na nimena na make sure open a friend Andre Knox. Na Juma Obeye our park and so before the start of the game. Most like a whole na or person or ye ever the cup and any day to make sure say omo ebi pay tribute and the ama Diego Jota any new Andre Silva. And as a matter of fact, we be a unya kwenya ehwe game ni kweku na efe. Say ohwe ekwenya omo fa so e design am for that go pamano so making sure say plaques a whole na say papers a omo chro e print e de ba ya mi yi bi e wo ha e de chro no. Omo de be design Diego Jota and then the number 20 no and the actress said Liverpool abusu yakwo ni nyina etai koda na cha think na colorful. These are things that ye ema agro no efe ede ne kweku sa wo ka we wie say ya ye ama agro na ye de ife ya ma people are feeling valued. The only wakrampo are feeling say once upon a time they were part of us, they paid their dues, they left a legacy that need to be appreciated and then cherished. Quickly, just 30 minutes after this, then another inhuman decide to ruin everything. With all due respect, I'm going to choose my words so carefully. Quickly, I think that Nyankopon edru baby a otenase a enye yi. Se enya asem ene yenka. Between am 27 yo, ene nipa na udidi natem. Why no senki edi natem? But nyame na ye na de ene ote ne ne ma ase. And I will not want to go that angle. No, I won't even go there because my dream here, you don't do that to follow a nipa. And to wanna sabe what you reach him. And you won't penny so what you reach him. There be and you make and a ball you yasi. Or say of fun out to man or child your pet no dia dum. Yanko pon him the entire or ball say and we appreciate God for that. You know, I'm fear or most share and these people are on top of their senses. The fact that me know me no 1 9 me no age na so come does not mean say better than Ubia or to reach here. Ya Ubia more than 9 million ne buy, but BBC accident and BBC. Nipa na ba be disable. Only sorry or to reach here. And because the same 1 9 million, we share any pana, I should disrespect any pana. No. I mean, the better me watch now. No. Unim the ABC the next 2 minutes. There are so many things that we don't have any control, any power over it. So we live it that way. Until the fact that Otesana yet more maximum respect because and yet Yankopon Kwandim. Which you be not also skin color, you have no control over that. Antoine Semenyo, on the board was over born. It is something beyond human. It is only the creator, or no name, the entire obo obi tuntum, the entire obo obi white, the entire obi bruni, the entire obi bipini. Kweku, ya caught to the standard, I will say, yina, ye tears, say, ye bet me as a jet young way of what to say, min. The last time, me can, oh, when come on the last week, ya, Obia say, assemble, ye did not mean, oh, and I was saying, Matthias, just 3 days ago, because I was telling you, say, baby, are you free? Asuma, yes, and near maybe I ye no control over it. Now, no time is so better now. Or can some bitch say a war to Hausa for fear. The probability you speak Hausa Kasam, 99%. Ya wo to the gomba for fear. Probability sa obakasa Kasan, 99. Ya wo to asanti for fear. Sana tribe bia fante krobo any other way. Kweku enya wo decision. Nature. The nature any decide say okala be say we be say. Why do I have to use idea obi any to control to insult any panel? Sebi. You lack sense of maturity. Because maturity has got nothing to do with age. Last time I don't have a catcher or her. Now, I repeat it. Sebi akwada Jimmy for yini. Because ni Jimmy ni no bad. Penny
Jimmy for.
Yini akwada bi so ni nyansa pa. Or the nyansa bi ni ababi penny nyansa for. Ti ye nam monte so no kofo bebre or anonano. Atorenchem kese etrogana ya mpenimfo bi omo TV so kan sengu.
Yeah.
Disaster kese say ya to omo yesu. No penny and litrim kat yesu so na ye nyine kweku yesu se wonya adwene e wo tirima na e kire so den.
We bia wo nyansa.
Wo nyansa but say kroma ya nyankofo bebre a e wo omo tirima ya omo tini nyina white ba nyansa ba ku ni omo tirim. Ba ku se bi ni omo tirim. Nti akwada jimifo wonyini a obaba be penny jimifo ebi na ekoso no. Morals and cultural value. Idea else you try near inculcating a way and quadanimu. Sabe ya omunfa sa Jimmy no sabe.
We are very bad. Would my
Jimmy for society.
The situation now we meeting. Ya said that the one bar
abetina anim sabe ya
respect
amanfo how
yeah
when you give me
ya no ba betina over biatem.
I was our position and for me do biatem. Sabe ayense hunu at the highest level. And your no said them kind akwada Jimmy for onyini a oba be penny Jimmy for tetene nanki so anu ushia penny as openyi de enim nyansa but the same kwada ne bebre ye de Jimmy nyini e be penny Jimmy for we need to change so be your society e be dey so far so as penny for kweku ya we side issue the game itself there were so many positive we need to talk about. You tell any stories let me tell you say Hugo Iketike is the first Liverpool player since 2022 ABOU units making a debut. All Shegu, Asai, and make it assist. And I think that I will say your boy Ikitiki about. You see, there are players on my move, and they free one club to the other, one league to the other. May want me doubt any reservations. I think that they will take time. So I'm a jelly. One, Ikitiki. But what started a proof point for me to write me notes and any perception I'm at the fan and I'm very happy. You see, say Tuesika Kessie 78 in essence at the farm ever team. Instantly the club need results from you. At the Community Shield against Crystal Palace, not in the first competitive game for Liverpool, Kweku he scored. Wembley. Now Embra the first competitive game Anfield in the Premier League. First Premier League game Anfield. Kweku was not just scoring, but provided an assist, making sure say or one Liverpool are prepared into a 2-0 lead. And I think that's why a Liverpool supporter would see a change. Now say a dear Liverpool air first striker, Sir Alexander Isak Ebeba and Nasa Oman. The Iketika started in the last 2 games now, but I am convincing enough to tell you to give you that confidence to say. So the say na ever twas the aquadia. Liverpool and Isaka Mampa. Liverpool they are good to go. And I'm very happy for him. But there are people who have doubt because of their tone of Paris Saint-Germain and then but we're trying making sure say Obe put the ice on the cake anywhere, and anytime you get the opportunity, Liverpool or Mokales, which are say you're bought about. Aside that, and I told you here, said Mohamed Salah, Kweku, umpo, match day one, you root for Mo Salah, said Ubenya go at the Abo, and I'm very happy, said all the players are Omushe go and drag Liverpool players, Obia paid tribute to Diego Jota, knowing the impact of Omunya and Slot. After the game, also time and game near 2-2 no. Or 2 and even the bench. Substitution no person was Diego Jota. Because for both game now a drew some moments now Diego Jota and I will count on him to come and change the game for him. But on her bench, there was no Diego Jota. And he decided to throw the coin on Federico Chiesa. Chiesa comes in the first ever EPL goal for Liverpool. At the moment, Chiesa decided to rise up to the occasion and get the third goal before Egyptian king Alaji did a fourth goal. And I think Liverpool players, but collectively, now there are positions I think that Liverpool will still have to have a second look. Many quick game no. Or can I say me say, you didn't come over and I made mention say the man is my Liverpool, and I'll still repeat it. We add the laterals of Liverpool. I think that 2 new players in a new setup. So we need Liverpool Garden Club Edge League now. The ABOU and they said 37% of Liverpool's goals scored was from Alexander-Arnold, the position. 33% of Liverpool goals scored in that season was from Andy Robertson, the position. So it tells you said Liverpool laterals no. So they impact the game so very well. And until I catch also 2 new players and ABOU. Frimpong from the German Bundesliga and then Marlos Kekich from Club and Friends FC Bournemouth and Oboditi and the former club. I said it, said, Michelle Omo against Palace. Kekich, will be a Premier League man, but one convince me. And then a drew time I know Kunuma their game the code to the no me. Brought in Robertson, brought in Joe Gomez, or the other side. The game changed for Liverpool. I'm not saying say they are not good enough, but it will take time. Before say, goodness now you omo team at the picky Liverpool momentum any Premier League energy now Liverpool push at the corner. And I think that Liverpool will have to make sure say work on that position. Aside that, Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate, Kwendra, they were exposed, highly exposed. You see, Van Dijk is a world-class centre back, no doubt about that. Konate, top quality centre back. But the Ushia opponents are how to press directly. I want football now. I want corner. They will press you. They will come direct at you. Liverpool finds it very difficult. Go back and watch Liverpool against Newcastle United last season. That Alexander Isak goal now or share edit at Liverpool. It was the same scenario. To say the Andra Antoine Semenyo at the end against the run of play. And when they are not a center line that Liverpool have. Ball they buy 1-2 to Alexander Isak. Between Konate and Van Dijk, Obia Peso the first tackle first. And it is one thing Anslot need to work on. Sometimes somebody need to sacrifice.
Van Dijk one is star. Van Dijk there. So already so no si bono bono. I mean say Konate ne wo so yes ejuma.
Na Van Dijk the first street.
Ono kwagu already lines.
Yes.
Van Dijk born in you the how do so Van Dijk for tackle. Defenders no. Van Dijk can man ko focus on the ball already lines. Nti ono on time what do them be e can say heading so be on my ball for ball nti won twe. The other time ya so be pray na wo be obi a ti say Rudiger am time.
No sacrifice for tackle.
No ko. Nti ono ne pe na wa fa echi. But one player already ball no more. And this why maybe on him map video be cover na map ni no 1v1. Or tete na man the ball no rating ya boss ni. O boy are not blocking.
Yeah, number.
And a ball no bubble so. Sa no on the ball. They just only no na the first time. O ka so a lazy defender. Your center backs be driving Ghana across and be motie. On cobble so already lines.
I'm about to tell
last. This is only coach na unima. O pro no na pe do ye buga kakra. Na wa pro no. And uncle wasn't go there war more exceptional. Or when long passes, one or when passes so more.
Van Dijk is very good.
Say, oh boy, Ibrahim Konate, no also pick his house by the
and I'm warm and to be very honest. Ball baby Semenyo far ball now no they run it. There were two Bournemouth players running at the left side of Antoine Semenyo on the left side. And he walk on no Semenyo at the bottom, and then another player running at the right. Now Will Van Dijk running towards the right. And they work closely, the gap of the two players are more air running on the right shoulders. Then at the same time, trying to read the lines, I expected, say Konate air running. Konate also had two players on this side. But maybe another one, clearly, that's Semenyo's intent was to go direct and take the decision. The Akai precision, accuracy, and then power. Not the ball out to so one needed to sacrifice. Now, one picture here and down screen is one. At this material moment, Obia who they all sacrifice, Obia to America, one walk on the box. And to Semenyo capitalize on that. Fine goal. After being abused, came into the party, got the two equalizers for club and friends at Bournemouth before Liverpool ever party. I think that I was say Liverpool extra. Now pause it here. So wait, my pause one. Pause the video. No, I'm Oko Chika Krebi Mamia. Now with a hack right. Okay, we you clearly could see two players and an air running this side. And there were two Liverpool players also tracking. Van Dijk and a Konate and a box. The other player not walk Van Dijk in the right. There is another Liverpool player tracking that player. So I mean who the reason the two players now I'm gonna walk just right in front of Antoine Semenyo. None of them decided to sacrifice. Somebody need to go for the tackle. And then Sasan Komo Train Kramer Semenyo drew box nechi. So video in the question. It started a long place from center circle and all the ball never. They created this scenario. No, so somebody sacrificed, block the situation from there. But I think that Antoine Semenyo is one player. Say about that. But I'm not so surprised. Say we game and now I'm slot. And then he didn't come after comforting him on the Yamana a course or saying catcher. He said the ability to walk off situation now or mono to come back in the second half of Ubenya and two goals. Edema bomb of the extra, the mental toughness and any attitude that. Ekuta no say about Masqueku for Alaji. The least said about Alaji Salah, the better. We knew what in Komo last season said, the Mama Mohammed Salah asked the Bakon and Draw. Now, we knew didn't come on Draw, so we catch was saying, aside 2023-2024, our Premier League match day one, or boy against Chelsea, one she go. Match be our Premier League match day one, or she go. He say, or the goals they got 10 in terms of opening fixtures. Rooney Mo Etwaso with 8, Alan Shearer 8, Jimmy Vardy 8, na Etwaso eba. But so what did the next picture ne mamia? And no na me ni didn't come months ago catch us say nunti na bema Mo Salah as the. Now we are then down screen so no. Premier League all-time top scorers. Alan Shearer 260 goals. Harry Kane at a second 213. Wayne Rooney at a third 208. And then Andy Cole no 4 for 187. Now Mohamed Salah and Drago at number 187. You say on it and Cole at type 4th position. Yamo season when we Mohamed Salah will be the second all-time top scorer in Premier League. Yamo season. He is left with 26 goals to tie with Harry Kane Edwards.
So we know argument a copying so the best foreigner our big greasy EPL.
Of course, we in the number.
Henry D, normal Cristiano, but Ronaldo, when the baby Shima, Namibu Kakra. About Ronaldo in the EPL, and Jane, but share the contribution need Lunan and these are what all United on all bars ringer. Typical ringer, but I really do well, normally generally attack the Bobos in the mall. So he says, actually, not man. Salah is the greatest foreigner. What about greasy EPL?
Still arguable. Debate as well. But first three, Mo Salah is in.
What about the known the greatest African player about a boy?
That is not debatable.
About Drogba.
Drogba won one Champions League. Okay, you can't EPL. EPL, Drogba won more Premier League titles. Mo Salah need to Drogba. I think Drogba won 4 or 3, we have to cross check. But no, Mo Salah G2.
On Salah being the greatest African player of the boy.
Mo Salah G2. So we can put him.
See,
he's giving results.
Yeah, I agree on it. No, but we say okay, Cabo me and they share. We are the Zango na be so feedback. Yeah. Only be our trophies and Drogba also. Other ones, my case and money on my can Now, o check here. No, we need bogus near, but almost so more.
In terms of trophy, Drogba, I will Premier League trophy, but
you'll probably bring Didier Drogba closer. Now, my calculation, no, it's in terms of influence and how I'll be fault team on your shoulders. I'll go for Salah. Salah first, maybe probably Didier Drogba second. All due respect to Didier Drogba.
I like
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, because I African, you and some Kaye. I don't want to do Premier League. No, me better than Mohamed Salah.
And also, you know the back when who the African best and also to me gentle.
Yeah,
I don't check it to money. Yeah, truly money. No, but it is all money personal. Now, Salah, I don't like on engine trophy. Yours. But who's that?
Two Premier League titles spend on a hard.
A team now, team on say area say no. Obiabo we say sometimes. Nipa we babe how. Cristiano Ronaldo Messi never had. So what I say in some ways, so Becca say Ronaldo so be have Messi. Yeah. Because if not, Omumi no giving us that sort of performance now. He be about to be DIABY Manchester City now be have branch here Mohamed Salah. Because no mutiminya points are Premier League in previous seasons nanka odi G League no but na Manchester City are better no obeshe goals na be behind am Liverpool because Liverpool call over something years was it 30 30 years now they are yet to win the Premier League in the one case you can imagine regardless how you take it regardless be out how he born so fact 30 years now sometimes you can say experience is something you lived and you've come to understand. You can deal with it. Liverpool 33 years, no mean a Premier League, no. Don't go blame why.
Well, you see, the one is that it's me FIFA Ballon d'Or. Now Salah fully within the top 10. Yeah. Only African best. Yeah.
Nah,
we all may. But players be Africa. But not we African, you don't see me money. We money now about the sign.
So how no oh yeah, dear Liverpool
upside no national team now.
The time na Egypt because then time na Egypt Ginas African Cup of Nations no mo je to us no. Senga sa na no chimua. But now Egypt national team na ngasa na form da form team.
But maybe no so kan e na mo kwa mo say ya na me so me ne mo nya adu because here to it. Every African best. Sometimes I will go soon perform. Obe free makoya. Yeah. I don't know but who you see the point I'm zoom fever. And this Mohamed Salah na e kan was with Egypt no. Enye bad sir because the one more fine. I say 2 times we say. But who do you understand me? Oh Salah enye kwa we lead Egyptian nation team no. So na AFCON final. I think say 2 times. Meboa.
The voting pattern keeps changing. ABI maybe a chema. And award be called baby. Maybe a chema and award be called baby. See, life we are.
No, but still you people need to convince me. Your time na aponche the chedeche. The Argentina call
aponche.
Ultimate me the main count. Oh, the chedeche na me so aponche the chedeche. Time na aponche the chedeche. Ebu Copa America no lose. Now ABOU winning na fine about Barcelona perform any other. The Coco do the debut cry, Barcelona and Shedan come and you crab on so favorite say for Ballon d'Or yet. Emano. But this Salah issue ya mo kai wa bi shalak. Egypt ya cancel team boy crown or the more confine about corner Senegal penalties.
Messi Ronaldo Nasem. Okay, no why they are model to be Amadana. Only Timbu season, you know, be a walk up and then one.
Now,
2010 year can't 2010 near the moderate moody.
Salah moves football.
Number 2 Egyptian national team. Everybody will be true. It was a performing national team, not a struggling national team.
That's all.
Salah buy no more Salah buy Salah made game and move over my Egypt was Ghana show was 6. So Salah penalty now Rashid Smala a Salah Luka. South America young player no over. The Egypt national team they shall say about from Tama. I according the whole senior Abu Treka. About age no more film about. And almost no many problem to say we get to a point where so local boys in Nigeria. Because let's come on league in Tina boys in Empire country. But that is that a more football you can in Nani be a day. First is a Black Stars and number 2 local player. Number 3 local player not you and Coco and the best short 20. Go football economy mose. AMRE and JCC. You league in CC and Scalbum media. You be that competitiveness. So league about for me now for Naya. Obey now for Naya. On for or Maya and a national team you qualify. But football economy
says
so league in your competitive massa.
Blasters your number 2.
Say a struggle.
Camera didn't me.
No, Jose.
Camera didn't
Yamana Koyama boy, Yamana Koyama with my
it's about confidence.
It's T. Me no me come as in there, don't like say me right here local boys, you know. I mean,
me part of campaign
how many times in a day local boys in the Abbas right back? You try Christianity, or Kobo you play it, but say your lapses can cry. Half for cutting or yeah, then I can't just all rest stadium where just go home. You don't know about the bull. Time say this was it. No, my national team there is a command D money Razak Simpson more come no. A more opportunity no. Or utilizing Mubia was all more Macunia no baby. It's not like you local boys near bad. But it is said all kind of more confidence and all for now. The money pass confidence all for. But there's also a panel. One more time. Or perfume. Ukita bag now Pia. Who's this cannibal?
Of course.
Who's always markers over there? A leader.
You need to like appear good, feel confident.
And what to make you look that confident now? Anyway, now see Jaka Fafelisi, you have last time good Jordan you are home. Me a friend and me expect to say boys in the pigeon money. I don't think I make Kotokone half one. Boys in there walk Kotokone house. See a for a few team be near over Kotokone house. Now be Omoba no more bears, I'm master no Musim Munabi Wolf. Oh, you are there paying you well. So you can't man on a coin
500 city. I could for about 8,000 or your home.
How could you understand?
A Ghana Kwana player J Sikaketo or Bobo and George.
And photo mentality.
Ghana or bar now that politics and stuff. Not in Wawa Jim.
So beyond mentality, you was all say. Say a year fine United now. Now a BBM 500 Ghana. I found one more than for, and you know what Jim was why I let you know Yakotoka. Uber so cool. Yabba foul. HLK, yes, I'm more than you try to do. Over the Dua. Now concentration of few balls. So I don't know your boys. You concentrate on your game work. Not calling him.
Feedback, no, yeah, perfectly, but I also have that notion that. Or more do or more human DD and blasters near him, so they don't trust them. One thing, me, I have so much belief in it as I am. Yes, or more go more human, no moon have a trust in them. So, my baby, if you are able to play safe, mamma. Imagine your amount of dollars here. Yet traveling in a car as anybody guide your man is saying. Your man is saying, $1 million. The higher market cream now, where amount dollars, the $1 in Chihuahua, and it's all back from Santa Bacho. That is one thing I'm really saying. How they be able to play it clean for me. You know someone over catcher say, "Obian to me friend and casa uncle and that person you respect me. Imagine a club owner or whoever on your club owner or nimbonim, but interest in the game. No, I froze a Charlie. You are the big wig of your team, Mr. Ramon is safe. No, I can't blasting her. You think next time we didn't go in there for Mr. Charlie, young first myself, all drunk as I could emphasize me going him. That is how they need to do it.
You look at boys now, I mean, more and more club administrators, or mental we need your more issues. Well, I mean, I don't know. Say, me, so I'm here, so fat and I'm a baby, I'm a Camuson. Ah, now me, the money, Yago. How about you problem power.
We problem this way, problem this one.
One hour, and also me one. They said there's a virus come. And then maybe what my die,
WW my die.
Ah, me catch those say me best start here, you may. Remember me, Pia Poma. The very first day, I maybe 2 to FFA, I posted here, man. Or can somebody open a chair and said, oh, Kyrie, free. If I come over, and no pet, and then between me, by this time, to me, yeah, Juma, meaning baby, I'll be free where I am going, what I want to achieve, and I genuinely be a madru. And to one word, free face over Bobo, what was your phone 2 for? Also, many summers every time,
when I say a 2 for 1 day, meaning you get to a
30 years. About 2 for 1 for only 2 minutes. I want to pay some to cover.
But players' mentality will come on the Kwaku.
Because the players' mentality, you need to psych yourself. Nobody can advise you better than your own self.
Yeah.
And post to a the WhatsApp status. Let me read that for you. Not me yet motivational women. Let me say, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken.
Of course.
Abu Dhabi himself is already taken. So be yourself. Why do you want to be the next Abu Dhabi? There's not going to be never. There's not going to be the next New York. Will be another home.
Opa say a castle we are. Young guys, okay, Fakye, we've taken upon ourselves. Yeah, yes, seminar media players. We are inviting people to come and talk to them so that they will sign them and they won't come. They won't come.
No, but I don't need because
I said,
me team transit, me tears you mean. How I don't need to Baba Besa. We all need and a blue or checking the training there no year so move to a big club and other teams and one on my me and on a man Benjamin aside. On any day, I will support that goalkeeper. Come on, catch us there. Oh, you say no,
some brave do level be. I have no money.
Oh, Timmy, sorry, I'm much for not beach. I want me to more deep beach work.
I'm not that disciplined solid guy. Because only the people have spoken here on first call up Black Stars, Omoko USA, Coco Ball, Obekai Ghana match, be how much now. Georgia Fee Moon sense is or non and then as some more and then a cane. Sad non any face a union or Kobaya or Mabu Ghana. And we have a colonel Chelsea training now. But you be at the end of the opposite and that guy of fun in Yamaha level.
Now, I'm a confa. I was Victor Osimhen, Asama and Walker, and they have Ronaldo. I will have about 90 minutes a week.
How papa. Omo asebi we no disrespect but asema ye fact omo I omunya formal education kakaroma actively friendly.
Yeah.
Because my DSTV, my Tom credit cards, my ABOU, my cheap taxi. Imagine my agents, I remember catching you now. So maybe I'm starting them. Then I'm my Tom never had this opportunity. I will never do it.
My predictions so Barcelona will win. Hands down win. It's going to be a convincing win for Barcelona. I'm bet sure my Yuka for the my Premier League fixtures and I'm predictions straight now. I'm ready for. Because Aston Villa playing against Newcastle United. Newcastle team no. Who joke at crowd. Oman Casa boys no more running the mouth from Alexander Isak and the man behind. But I'm back where we are. Aston Villa. I think there's going to be over 1.5 in that game. To some extent, maybe a double chance for Aston Villa, but over 1.5 in that game. Brighton Ewufi against Fulham. Brighton transfer and share them who will move big. But Ewufi Fulham and share them this season on a Brighton note. It's a win for Brighton and over 1.5 in that game. Sunderland debutant and I said I feel no MON-FRI championship. But against West Ham United. West Ham form no the season and then Sunderland about to players and the Jaran Shaqiri more what's the name former Arsenal player and former players I will be big names Kakrabum. West Ham everything no map so because I give me and in a drum and then Spurs straight win for Tottenham Hotspur against Burnley. They go for Mohamed Kudus to score against Burnley. Wolves Manchester City a win for Manchester City. Erling Haaland to score on Sunday. Chelsea straight win against Crystal Palace. Nottingham Forest Brentford I see a draw. Manchester United Arsenal, that is the big game. Dicey. It's going to be difficult. Quality in terms of the two teams will be prepared and we the ever. Remember Manchester, a narrow victory over Arsenal. Maybe 1-0, 2-1. I don't know, for obvious reasons. I see Man City, Man United beating Arsenal. Yes. But remember, a narrow victory. Maybe 1-0, 2-1. Maybe we say goals never quite control to be great. It is one game in the prediction. But I think Manchester United stands the chance of beating Arsenal.
Mante, mera se pa bara bi nkoma wadine matches no de no call Fakye Sport on Facebook na eze ebe toho na boys na mo be kofi no mafana mo de ayamade ko ya na ye dwen mo pa ne say dem we we na but ma mehwe na membra na kwakum na ma be ro mo na Yankono ya wa watch you live from nowhere. Be as Kobe Evans on Facebook and I'm making kind message. Good morning, watch you live from Romania. Barcelona is raining hands down. Na Mahunso Oba Wenim Kakra. Ilias Ibrahim. Good morning, Fakye Sport. Football school has opened. All the best to my darling club Chelsea. Watch you live from Akim Sutam, India Power. Nedi Odeben, DJ Kasa. I'm doing the listing live at Kadi Mohamed Idrusu. Watch you live for Afuko Sumofe. Samuel Brobe. Yesterday game was super, but Chelsea my career score broadcast. And Juicy Ibrahim. Good morning. A. Rahman, C. Ronald. Good morning, Mr. Abu. I watch you live from Ampala Mabino size. And I feel Jayibi Osu GH. Good morning, Fakye Sport. I'm enjoying the show live from Dubai. This season, the big teams should be careful with Semenyo because the guy is dangerous when he's progressing with the ball. You're the Baba to you have the Razak. You never walk alone. We are Liverpool. This means more. I'm watching you live from Kumau Dromboso. In Seche Afan Plains District. And on the Ebaye, Kwaku Yezu Abu Flow. The show is loud, live, and clear at Tepa Ward 1. Big up to my lovely mom and bros inside Tepa. Benedicta Edu Sewa, aka Sister Benin, and Kwisi Mahoney, undefeated KKT, amazement. Kotoko fans, please let's vote for Chairman Sulu for his vision and ambition he has for our beloved club, Asante Kotoko. Quality, the designer, quality. Good morning. You and your sports crew are doing a great job. Keep it up. My greetings to my bro Habib, the special one, and all the sports crew are master quality. They see of quality fashion design. Konfoko bro, Nigirize Bibi Aboko. Namin Shao Papa. Kenneth Aramabu. I watch you live from Reading, UK. Good job. As usual, my Barcelona is training tonight. Bekim Buga. And I feel Ashmi Hussein. Good morning, Abu. My name is Ashmi. You can call me Amushin. Abu, in fact, you and your crew are doing a great job. Habib, he is too good. My greetings to Alaji Hussein from Kona Zongo. Emil Smith, daybreak listening to the show. I have some Wachi. They have some Wachi. You are all invited here. That's it. Someone could you watch you live from a Joso. Now they could you the end of the other politics near the Mwame. And you Suleiman, Maza Jimmy Karaga is right. And I can imagine if there were Barcelona, Napoli, and Liverpool playing, it shouldn't have ended like that. Now, Adena, Omona Mose, Chabos, Grombobuya, and Komosu Bobramo, and Michael Buku, Senior Abi, please forget that Karaga, who's during his playing days, he was the worst ever defender the game has had in the history of world football. So allow him to talk. You're a Baby Ramona, Richie. Slot made a mistake bringing Endo to replace Frimpong. That made Kunati suffer. Better luck our side. You never can tell that who you see how we where the Modian is anything in Kawai. And that's idea of say Guinea is not wisdom. You're a Baby Run Rich, Mr. Opa Yana also maybe bar no when you have take a crap. Or the Bia was really Liverpool once needed Semenyoba only because of the magician not retiring for now. Mohamed Salah, your dear run on Kwawu, na young queen.
Kogu, when some chair her phobium. Nah, they know Master say each and every single time they take their precious details and time to make sure it's almost share. Or Monswayano Babi Diatem, so me Omokan be. Rather be an old mission of Muniatem, Omokan be the Yakasi, YFF, come up. Kogu, say serious now. Your performance and Emma darling boys, Mr. Boy. It's about time I see Detroni Kudus or your blasters. Semenyo should be our darling boy. And your mom Bobo, you won't fast Semenyo demon. Because if you look at him in the last season, no debut last season we won. Since winning Kobe, but the game that he played against Liverpool, you want to remember. Now, my issues, and I cannot say, baby, one of the match be I may any issues. Because if you look at yesterday's game, maybe I win, and now I'm a Semenyo Angie, a player of the match. Because this is Anfield. They are playing against the defending champions. They've taken a 2-goal lead. And then a player can the second goal, but first goal, but you're running free, and come over and then 2 net. And the second goal of far ball from one Casani own half. And the far Liverpool fin made sure say Konate was rendered useless Van Dijk was rendered useless, and the goalkeeper on top of it, the defending champions. So me, with that 2 goals and how are 2 goals you see by, I felt to say, nay, so on a man of the match, but because the team winning, he have man of the match and so anti-me man. But the truth of the matter is that the performance that he's giving, if he to continue one more consistency, say the all manner, it's about time as he did 20 Kudus. I'm not saying Kudus is a bad player, but a performance and a day can say will be the darling boy of a team or of a national team. I think the Antoine Semenyo actually from last season or best statistics we are hoping to be me at so probably a month will be asking questions. The day in our science our contract no and I want to my friend Ben the truth of the matter, which of course to me very important. Being at a place where you are valued, a place that they make you feel that this is someone that are part of us. This is a person that we feel when he is not there, he's taking something away from your team. No? So they respect you, they give you everything that you need. Go and check Ben MON-FRI on their social media, how they are praising him, and how they are even talking about how he was able to come back from that whatever abuse, to make sure that he's scoring goals. I don't have issues a bit with Saya racially abuse will be or something, because me that I sit here, that I'm here, even here campaign, and we the abuse and everything it start from us. We that even talk with Naka Mukura will be our the near Brava Antoine Semenyo, or could Naka Musi Nase or no bit. No, Henry Pacono is not up to maybe or no, no one can checks no standard. We know how they do it. Yes. And to racially we are abusing each other, but because again, a mass spotlight until you want to yank will be one seminana. Dear me, Penny say, when a player you are being abused, this is the kind of response you give. I don't support you say you abuse me. Na me buofu that be me yes I if they abuse you, your ability to come back and make sure say oh yes man. Imagine the person that abuse you and transfer you and no come with me other. Abuse you, but he's giving you that mentality. Look at the 2 goals he gave to my friend here at Benmo. And now be a body probably to any a lot of a year contract and probably amount for any year. Anfield, the first Premier League game of the season, 2025-2026. Yebusa, who scored the first brace in the league. It goes to Yankaseyemia, Antoine Semenyo. So that is the kind of response you give. For the abuse, statistically, if you cry a team, anyway, so me, Sadi and Diana, me dim common call. Me want Semenyo Basso. He's giving consistency, he's giving performance, a person will give you, and that is what he needs to continue. On trust on Famaye. Probably next season, will be free. Team or battle for relegation. I could probably a middle table team. Because Ben MON-FRI say if all things being equal, I want your team they'll be competing for the Premier League, they'll be competing to finish in the first 10 or something. The ABOU young relegation line there. But only at Tottenham be say Aston Villa and say more and yes our teams in Libya. That is where Wabinyas Chelsea Liverpool. That is where ABOU probably even say you are dining with the men. So I think that that is the kind of performance you give and kudos to a bunch of Antoine Semenyo. Also be the message by say Endo 2 no boy and on a high Liverpool. That is what they need to expect. But they can say Liverpool 2 and 3 no time you mufrim. If sana from MON-FRI, na Kirk it as one zoom prior. I didn't think you mufrim that time no. That is something they need to expect. Liverpool will suffer with those 2 players. Imagine yesterday Robertson was not available. It could have been different story. Konate and Van Dijk, they won't give us that performance they gave us 2 seasons back. This is what we are going to see. So when the teams, maybe probably, no more grabbing in you, not grabbing back in you. So say grabbing back in you, not so more. If they are to play that 2 players number 1 Vivo, was it? Line McAllister. If they played against teams or more solid midfield, to say be a Brighton, Mamin Kaibia, Chelsea, Arsenal, like more people that omo boom nia no mfimfin making sure say omo defensive duties no mo ye ni ya omo suffer. They are going to suffer. Maybe not Gravenberch, he was suspended in Tia. But when he comes, maybe you will see a different Liverpool. But this is what the champions do. When you are scared, that is where Oba back Nima and Pa, we are champions. Now, team behind Liverpool, you know, say, funny easy. They are the defending champions. And what happened against Bournemouth to send you a signal? Even when everything was like, oh, game not ending in a draw. It was 86 minutes or so, and the special way we give no. Now yet he didn't come about Tottenham and Paris Saint-Germain. Then now I started ever. This should tell you, say Sana football no and City. But Liverpool team no on paper, if I'm to say team now, a good team with 1 or 2 places that a be more lucky.
So but right back in a Ibe Babishi, on Gladly. So no far, or have a ball from point. Yeah, as I last season. Born on us, I time not the ball.
You could make all about the ball, but first twice near wine. I have frame bone.
Is that from Pom 1 and fast? I cried about
the young chairman and va.
No, that you. Team say the session. Coach did me up for I don't hear the new play. I am 1 year to play in the better navigation. But to qua other advanced country, is that Real Madrid? There is a Denny Cabal, but a year they are, some Madrid the year starting line up. I don't know what I'm from Ebabo. Philomendi or Frank Garcia. Frank Garcia did very well over the club work, but the ABOU are value career last minute. So who new player no coaching now Wabano. Who say how you say player be about a coach in another. Say a club now for a club new project. And you coach now the new players from wherever. Or be a make a water. It's your one again. About all the days that be a big camera. Mario Skekis was experience for Bournemouth or ABOU actually. We need experience in China. Of course. This is a rogue way of fate. Why would you drop the Mario Skekis in the day? But this is a player club will carry 50-something million. If you go to them, Obana Koku, Utia, the footballer apart from the white short tactics, so they said they're not my account. Our Bompire Syria. Oh, yeah. And I didn't cry, what cake is no first match? Uwabuni, Nemahuni, and I and Cheddar Hudi, the from Pond, they can't catch us or no. A more than quite you are, a movie novel. But I must see Defendia. Our last is a remember again Liverpool on Gladly, your dear Marty. Yeah. Or you see, and today I will try, say, or an idea, a Kobe 5 match with them, far more than a trench, no one for a cacra. Or build your pond. About what I but new players, they don't want Papazi, and don't want apart from Mama Dudley. Only you good, but no crown. Chama or them there. No crown or wrestle and MSC corner. You only come matches here. Viable. Or never barbecue. I'm more prepare live. No, I wouldn't maybe or that season we are next season on that. They think I'm on the next project. Now Liverpool project, we want to say we are from club time, yeah. So they are thinking about the next project. So probably on the them. But Liverpool give good account of themselves. They really showed them on a champion because that's Kenny taking a 2-goal lead to Anfield. Now Bournemouth edited Kano. Now go to that level that now still a game no yet 2-2. No, I think they did a good job. But Mohamed Salah no, a special player. Every single time was shown a clear. So a special player. The moment he switched, I got far more on the weaker foot. Not the ball not on it. That was far more the free throw banana. Have you said, that's a mercy. And no go now. When you go the upper, or Liverpool, go back and search Diego Jota. This is a Diego Jota like goal. But you're far more the free now, that is how I know she go. The aim was a operation or two and now where Diego went. The BI kind ye, but it was a good performance. Gakpo mo atre say they came. Vet na ye, but say they see so car vet no Kruma be probably a very effective player. But still, that is how is it here. It was a good game for Liverpool. They really should say we are champions. I won't get me as well. Man, I slot in way. Some of the decisions sometimes are not issues because decisions to just bring in players and we name the reason why he decided to bring Endo as a right back. Not from 90. He needed to finish. There are some things,
So the Diagora Premier League, you know, little details they decide the games. Oh,
I was and you a essential for me criticize, but in those who be of assist. And I know assist.
And you access no, you know.
And I am not married.
What was he brought to do? That defensive duties are right back. That was what he was brought in to do. Imagine game no and the way and now. It would have been someone that you can on. So sometimes decisions, you know, they will learn on the job, but it's a good one. I'm happy for Chiesa. I'm happy for Chiesa, my own boy. He's the only reason why I'm supporting Liverpool. Because he's one guy that obeyed Juventus team. The same Chelsea didn't went to Miami. But football, I want Chelsea sometimes. You see, I need to be back Canana, Jaho and so Timiko. A good news for Team FN Barcelona. If you look at how my team, and they should tell us the reason why but sometimes they work with their chest out. Because they know, say, they will get something to make sure, say, or players or whatever, no, they are getting what they want. And that is why each and every single time I see, say, Laporta should go more beyond Casa Obabe contesting. Because Jumana 1 year for Barcelona, no, any single time, every day, do I more Barcelona? I think there's something that is very good. Now, the players will worry less. Because when I make we how now you were confident, say. Yes. That is how big clubs and so to me, because in Krumai, sometimes they don't have that balls, they don't have that vim, no, say we are getting something done. These are people that sometimes only La Liga for no standing toe to toe. A commanding throw money at the other because so many Babilomonasi. And a good one Garcia, one fine goalkeeper out of that podium at my team FN Barcelona. He's going to add a lot of things to team FN Barcelona. And America wants some of that. Anytime Barcelona Spanish goalkeepers, no, they come and they do well. In the one Garcia, no, is going to add to Barce's already take squad or more to make sure that they are crossing the line. And line now, if you remember crossing, America the home come and the champions they are number crossing. And probably you make more comedy. Aquacobo. Coco no manage a very real Viedo. Now, may pay a year cheetah for no player no, Quasi a year Sibujinam near day Thomas Lipatara Camo. No Ghana for me, no our method war. Coco, I really enjoy the game. And deep respect to BRF for no. Clapping for Thomas Lipatara. These are the things I need to come. Hey? Eddie, so him not be a man for my support you. A man for winning baby ada. A dream maybe no more opponent. Now but but now that you are with them, they are letting you know so we are supporting you and all that. I didn't remember who you were about Arsenal. A team that of more, maybe a Honda no mano, and then I'm so easy, man who do Arsenal. But look at Bayard, how no more bombs of the Matuma State Party, trying to let him know say whatever that he is going through. They are supporting him. They are supporting him that he will come out of it. Because still, I say, Thomas Party say, oh, you clean. Tell see, I can't say, when still, the guy is the guy. But assembly, they are doing so. And people will always want to use Sadiano against you. The only thing that will make him there Saturday, I am among for up a good performance. So whatever he's thinking, or more Ben should work in nudging him. No making sure that every single day he's on the field for BRL, he will give them performance that I must support his name. As soon as be a pan say, we need him can it's something that any can say back to my party line. He should be giving that performance. No games in India say many but mon country Amorim. You have a bonus.
As an
bonus.
As an
bonus. Mama 3-1.
That's not a question.
And now 2-0.
That's it. But I say why?
Mammy,
I remember Michael something watching you live from our team. City will win today by 4 goals to 0. You're the buy, no. Ganyubi Osugh. Semenyo himself, no ball play. And I for Kwame. And then for the politics. Wow. Great Mugabe watching the show live from Bekunku to number 1. Give it up. From Mugabe, Pedro Amodini Cruz, Any update from Chelsea, Krobia, Kumasi, Asante, Koroko game no, Edge, Mehena lineup, no media tuso. More Ashasi, T. Koso Kekus. Or much it in me, remove one of Penadumaba, Abba boy, we are so dear. Now, the best sports show is MON here, loud and clear inside Indianapolis, Kumasi, Tano, Sokesben Junction. Is the location. Pedro Amo, Dini Cruz, William said the Gunners, we are here. Samuel Brobe, the R2 played AFCON, 2 AFCON final, and 1-1. Salah now. Salah should prove a lot for Egypt. Although he qualified the team for World Cup, but what was his performance? He should go and do something for Egypt. And none of them catchers or no so no. About AFCON final too. Kona kocheke. See, ya na the normal can if you want more. Nama kamu munipane the end positive. Nama kanipane the end negative. And Salah, one of could be or buy will be in Yumbo. And then Mona, and I come on show one as Senegal. I was about to go any Yumbo there, almost as if you say you don't Senegal. Almost shame Muru. And Mona, Gabaska, penalties. I think Senegal. Oh, Chama, Samuel Brobe, Salah, Muya Munya with you. Nana side. Although they have mentality issue because most of our players lack a lot of education. Baby no kwa kasase and also me no nyagin. Sometimes you know school ni dey kuku kusua dey na ba bi minimum bi a okura we but say we jimi pa o. We jimi say dey no one be say we no use a mental toughness and kasa. Sometimes ko kun titi na wunya na kan. Oh, of course. Who say you be a hustler before? Say me abi say. Abi one say journeyman for no things all the be bu na ba mu. Oh. The who's a bit believes that I make Santa mental who's a message. Also, I say nobody can motivate you, advise you more than your own self. That is the reality. I'm a real soul. You psychologist name Dali Ali. And then for Nipa, don't say the young farmer. The best advice I know when meeting Germans on one Casabet and I'll say, you will bet you be able to see you. Owner Monaco, Ono Monsa, and Numuboni. Nekua. They are cannon, and also on you say, I'm watch you live from Kurakan. Good morning, Abu. Idris Abdurrahman, watch you live. Greetings to Abi and the entire crew from Abdurrahman, Edison of Opimso Radio. Radford Adi, without goggling, guess who is back to the second position without touching ball. No, yet you're not so. It's nearly a bad Arsenal. I wrote upon watch you live from our table. I'm enjoying the show. I'm Pono for you. My name is Kevin Fakye. Please, you are doing a good job. The other Ebabe Ramu and no. Now, Mamuze me on Ian WhatsApp. Good morning. Liverpool is the best. And I wish good morning, Fakye. I'm Kwesi Carcolos. Watch you live from Bemana Sikuma. More updates on my darling club at 2.5 far with Ronnie budget registration. That's all only the Anarumo, so my but on my place and good morning, Abu. My name is MTN and hi, Fakye TV. I'm Michael from Usache. Please, more update on Real Madrid NFA. Good morning, I watch you live from Chivo Praso, Kukwasi, JK Hansen, Nidia, or the area Monono. Good morning, Fakye. Is your boy, Ubia. Yeah, men for the account. So, watch you live from Pristia. Keep up the good work you are doing. Chelsea all the way and away. So, Nanadan from Asum in the Eastern region. Football is back. Man City is going to win by 4-0 today. Fakye Sports, Papa. Please, good morning. I'm Frederick and I'm watching you live from Bogo. So, tomorrow, Man United will be great over Arsenal. Good morning, Abu and Abi. Chelsea is dismantled Crystal Palace tomorrow. From famous Chelsea Bakayoko, Adrobo Remano, and on the Babe Ramo. Hi, my name is Nana Kujo. More update on Man United. A dorsum, Mebana, Mababe Clay, we need if you are not man, cook quick on. Na yen twaso. Na MZ Abi, Komobi are met it in any man Bobana, Mintiasio. Mintiaze, could be cramming and twaso. Mintiaze, a good football club. And I go away later. Almost release their banner, release their last year, send me this year, make kind or them, I mean, almost a shareholding structure of Ashanti Good at Good Football Division 1. And more at Waswan, I can kind of almost show the agreement between Eric Opon, Isaac Kosei, and Dr. Kweku Frimpong. The ownership of Ashanti Good FC Division 1 shall be shared as follows. Part, ownership percentage, Dr. Kweku Frimpong, 50%. Isaac Kosei, 25%. a coupon 25%. Okabuma 100%. And the non amazing common persons can be mammy. Some are quite rules or general money, and I think how about huge man. No make it, I don't have a move from me. But who's that? Some answer a chance on fire.
So a chair would have me on him.
When yet as good.
Yeah, because King can win our city city a was here. Oba say, I let you last I say, okay, can't quite say, or the ownership percentage share determine the parties. And that's what the ownership percentage shall determine the parties' financial obligations, voting rights, and entitlement to revenue and profits from Ashanti Gold FC operation. Any changes to this structure must be made in a written or signed by both parties. In case where any of these parties want to transfer their rights, the existing owners have the first option to purchase. So I don't understand.
I only believe a different Dr. Kwaku Frimpong. Said there are so many people with the name Kwaku Frimpong, so I want to believe a different Kwaku Frimpong.
Oroni manas infantu na remon king kan mesamba na me hwera me bobo local stories no so.
I don't know that for dey to say no.
Oh ma me hwera na me nye ho adwuma fama mo na ya. Ame say kunua aye we kakra to dem ma me hwera na mefa entumu ma mo na mo nye na ye hwera na mo king ka because the we ni nsem ni niam na me ntiniam bi ase. And I'm not done who's a dog with the cat abas is the way you know if you mean. And from what you are there, I'm no bed in Kaka near the now, Prosper is an adult. Apple Modi answer Tete Monfasodia, and the Ghana, yet football, see, and all the names in the
The argument is not about what 3 terms do against what 2 terms.
No, we have 3 terms now.
Yes.
How do you think it benefits our football?
It's only with time that we'll see the benefits.
What were the intended benefits of it?
No, the statute says that if you are bringing a proposal, you bring a proposal and an explanation why you want the proposal.
What's our progressive explanation?
The explanation given by Yashin when they brought it was the fact that the ESCO is made up of 12 members. Now, for 11 members, they have 3 terms. And for the president alone, he has 2 terms. And then the second reason was that FIFA have their ESCO. Everybody in the ESCO have 3 terms. The CAF, the same. So, alignment. We should align internally with all the ESCO members having 3. And then the second one is aligning with FIFA and CAF having 3.
Was it possible to have reduced the term of office of the ESCO members to 2 to align with the presidents?
The proposal wasn't like that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
From the office, we can only take proposals
that
forward.
Brought
yes.
The your command about what they call so friend to no chairman no. Na kwa kwa me nin komomra na me ne me general manager ne ayi ni ade a nin ko te me hwe oh and there were few months na me kwana ne se scandi e din komo kakra na ba ku ye ne bi wa wachi mu na abo amane ma koyi na after no lawyer Prosper is another sending komo de entia this are trying to ba beto abare ko ni say ye league no almost almost 15 and also Obama the guy.
Instructor is still a member of the Ghana Football Association. Instructor wrote to the FA that they want to be removed from all competitions, especially Premier League, for which reason they were charged and they were taken to the disciplinary committee. Congress is always attended by all the clubs who played the season. And so this Congress, you have all the teams that play for the Premier League, including the relegated club. This is their last Congress before they will become a Division 1 club. So the next season, all the 3 relegated clubs, Intratermine, Accra Lions, and then one more team, Legon Cities. This Congress, they had 2 rep seats. They sat at the Premiership side.
Ati amo we are command wapo moderi atu yamenko na meneme boss ndi nkomo na yemu sele university. Sera bibi abo ko de. Hello se o tevega. That's Candy. Hello sir. Yeah, says Candy. Oh, give me more here now, more prompt on na. Menene hwe common on clear near my mama na. Mentity near my biasenia diana. Ye na ye kwe ni na mwa na bibia ndi dadi. On komo we no. On one na biti ma na why bi na wa. Ma near me tinya de ye pe tinya da ma ya ati. E to ma pe mesa na menene no. Ako to aso. E wo no na wa near ma de dadi. Mere se mi ase. Na
I think if watch on that.
Watch me na Matias ya dia. Ti mere eze etuma me kona makwa kudi nkoma na abo. Like nsi akase da font one se me ho. Na like nkoma wadi dia fa se me ho. No se oba be Romo Ghana sisi e kan e plu jan na so be ho na see na wadi nkoma no e ya che.
So for me, for some time now, Semenyo has been our best player for Ghana. He's been our best player. I was a little bit worried about him because of the way we use him in our national team, because sometimes we don't give him that kind of freedom to operate the way he was doing in his club. You can see he's been very consistent with his club. Bournemouth last season is their best player in the Premier League. But when you watch Semenyo, the way Bournemouth is using him and he's giving them results, when it comes to the national team, I think they restrict him from doing what he can do. You know, so for me, he's been our best players in the Premier League and then in Europe as a whole.
Diamo ye koma wa bomoderi atu ya homo ka pono so nyambo anane ma na de dia ebetimi abaso ochina na ohwe sede ne beni so ne dia bua we a Champions League trophy ya di buku na bomoderi ti nya de kwakra no be de pa na dia Bradford Mensa yaze kwan bia so aso mo ebe she panda out of flyers na see no so akase dia fa.
Sure, I was saying Jima has supporters because to was first edition, we win by penalty 8-7. And then I'm not to say we win by penalty. And now we are second edition. But we are sure say on the coach, we are not going to penalties. We are going to win the game. We are going to score a goal, but we are not going to play penalties. That's what I know. So I plead the fans that everyone to come to the stadium in their numbers. I mean, the stadium, I'm a numbers. One of the supporters has come with you. I can't let them feel on Sunday. So they look at me and feel no damage.
Atiamo, ye koma to ga bara na koto koma kwan ma oni omo technical team members no. Din komo for mo players a omo ne omo ye adwuma afi ba ko ni no ne kwan on be fa so omo be measure omo suman ne adwuma omo ye ne sele university na me amecha ma isa modu eni bisa am tie mo player ni dia no waka you be kan dia fa no na see eno din komo de form.
Somebody say we super because the sense what there we say now you nya consistency set it now we beat Matana for 10 years 7 years 8 years and the ball assistant. But pay their professionalism now will be 2 years, 3 years, what sign no. Or buy in first month because you bound then a dinner. As only at a room could be in field. Say now for money said in the Juma CTA in your Susan will be moved in Numa. And don't person ever say upon a bit more common. However, you know, we go keeper or one home day. Say, and that's what ye bit me now to Sulama mobile. Consistency by Mofa. See who a lot, but honestly, the Clan and Latin idea when you're bad. And I'm not doing super because no protocol record be about number 2. It's 50. Say a few backs. A choir, baby, see some willing commotion. Aziza, some of the more than you know. On the side, you would more. Or also, Tanachama, be so if you are in 1 year. Or also, you're bad. And you say, bien we good player. Say a fan of Olympics, stretcher with Jinaso. A good Bramo form will be no.
Okay. Samba O'Neill. I think.
Yeah, come on. Nice and right. Yeah, because one protocol game or more airborne and I read first match no ne said niama esi echo ne line up a omode baba betu dwa no ya no ye catch us the team na confirm say anopiombebo a black emancipation na enyumre no na yan woni ni soccer academy abo ani tuwe and 18 no match mu bienu so the first game line up no na that game no so cause Benjamin Chum Joseph Amoa Francis Akwaza Kaya Fusin Michael Seva Ubejao Samuel Tinedu Philip Amon Inusa Adam Saka Dauda and Amorfin Donzu eti omo na players no pay ya game na chance no omo egba abdi tawdo na nyama na be koso no ibiremo na yabo mode dia be ndi abi ma me chance was every abobro so na week we so na congress no ne nyama na course MTN for no so no omo ne omo sinsan we omo baba be body
we so the house we be to na there do mo ye dey omo ka mo san fa mo graphic ne to na me ka sam chiro oh I'm sorry mo fam aha na no me call enka no me call je konkonsa kakra na me say me kokope ne ma bi atieti ko house social media no maka achire kakra na die na kwaku ansam na me kote na me ro ahoye e bia e fiti Tuesday no e be pem ne Saturday e na house anya bi kwaku ni kwaku do you know that Accra has to cook any in-house graphic designer has to book any in-house graphic designer.
Okay.
The house graphics now, but nipa ne ekaye no, and the PM IBC so the person drew my attention say I should go back. Na me call house signings or my enemies na. Na me share on more graphics. Clearly you could see say enya the crow. Not about say be a designer one, but artwork you could see say unse kwakumu na moye art anyway. So what your artwork you frame and whenever is different from any artwork. It's what how to folk does and they said say abu dey be no ma fa na person omo e pa ne ho to na me artwork na omo aye course ade afa boys no mu ni omo ye graphics no omo the player and the pictures are omo camera guy ni try ni dey amam nti wo ya wo dey mara sa ya dey na ma ya me dey no obi a dey wi a no ma CCC dey fere no enu nti le to da on ba be post to na writing mistakes e wo mu no has to folk any in-house graphic designer now nipa na o ka che it's one person our graphic ni bi dey amo they contacted the person and said o me ye adwuma ne on full time basis okodi 1 week per ewo o ye adwuma no 1 week no ana nkofo bi ebe wo ne ho because they realize that man na no start here all year any pictures be all year videos are all year per of us dey come o gain grounds e o benefo bi enim say kwada di na adwuma den so ani den media team communication department na free so hierarchy so make unim so hierarchy no mo say ye UF lo e do ko ai omo bi e friend say aura so ko he omo aura social media and you 1 week no so nko fi o e akra o me friend no anu nti how to folk there na won and make media team all run the house they say artwork saying yeah graphics saying wo dey wa ade o mo dey apu nti say me na me nim obi e o ha na ma send we na man say chi na yeah artwork ye man ye mfa we na nipa na ya aba na we ya aba cheap labor ye be for obi a ye be man sika na ya resource na man ya adwuma ni a take club na brand into the highest level as in 2025 what does solicit for outsiders boys na unim ye sign ya almost sense kwani pengo for am my ya CCC then they don't go for omo so na omoduma so ani no and kwada feel no mo school mo see and then some of how to put artwork no the mobile phones kwani omu ja go one kind too much na and then your time you be your time you start league na say man for in-house graphic designers more man your proper art and farm man employ quality and well equipped media team or make the club the branding to the highest level mo be chepa okruma and then we eni keke you be nyam hot time and come on me te fakrata na o kenkan no design na etie dia and as good as one heard this one almost intime mo and I did what but who has the project information it is if you make no information
how did you what
Because if the FA get to hold of this
champ.
According to information, chief executive producer at the moment, champ.
Chichi, what I to say? I said it.
On the I will be our own interest.
Yeah.
No be our interest, near say, your club in the Basel. It's a back of a from the nanny. Okay. To adjust we know information about wanting to say, Team back, no, present as good for them, because by the how. As good for what we need, you won't say, honor so champ percentage.
And your money. Don't go with you. Well, we have the traps, and I will come
on the beyond say, or more no, some the ABOU babonting.
La because I go, and I can call. So, they all come another day. I champ day. I go for 2 months or a job or Sala Bishet. I almost saw you. Nobody will work on maybe a proper.
I want to get official confirmation.
I still say, my very careful.
I say you crowd be the church now.
I'm an ABOU say Dr. Goku from Paul for the Modo. Who didn't drink or show who said, owners of the club? 50% is a majority shareholder of the club.
Agree with what?
How did they register the club or AFA system?
The other club is already registered.
No, the club is registered. So, who told him? Register general, a change of ownership. Register general. You can change of ownership, you register general. You have to send those documents. With the Football Association.
I would have had this whole big process, maybe or
fine. My name is Sadia. I want to because I call GFA, not GFA, re-register the club in the new name. GFA will prompt to know the owners of the club. Were they able to convince the FA that there is another Dr. Kwaku Frimpong? And Dr. Kwaku Frimpong, that in the signatures are all on now. If you know hold of that, a different signature and you will need to go with ID cards or passport size photos to add up to document now the very registration. Document when I'm submitting. And yes, I'm part there.
Falisa. Yeah, into the Falisa.
Martin, yes, I'm part there. Who, my titi, Prosper Harrison, voices now, Wabonu, baby now. And I think I do for education now, why you know, me sure say, Eddie. There are so many people are now.
The first one,
you only know any
3 times. You will never cast a queen in the room so fast.
When any,
may not say, I said, down to Yaba came the queen in the room so fast.
No, they probably have 3 times. I think 3 times.
And you're Obama and Sambonet. For an ass, my own, I eat 3 times now on if you won't come on. That's your kind.
Not about what 3 terms do against what 2 terms.
No, we have 3 terms now.
Yes.
How do you think it benefits our football?
It's only with time that we'll see the benefits.
What were the intended benefits of it?
No, the statute says that if you are bringing a proposal, you bring a proposal and an explanation. Yes. Why you want the proposal.
What's our progressive explanation?
The explanation given by Yashin when they brought it was the fact that the ESCO is made up of 12 members. Now for 11.
No. Yeah, I think even from that score, because I find from that squad, the executive council, the leader of the executive council, the FA president. Yeah. It does not make sporting sense. Say leader now or down no. Aim go 2 times. Now one must say 3 times.
No, that one I agree, but I mean the NSA. Commander would do a change in our family. But if it has a 10 term, 20 years as a Faso Yabay, and a Bayamai. I want just a
and maybe move as so says
and no your no explanation but me who be some 10 times
no me about and you know every general secretary
that's what I'm saying so who be some me I mean me so me feel say ABOU
issue you know you shouldn't this year fan on the light because you are just interested in asking every general secretary na kasa wo enya wo Abibu as an individual and as a party have kawase mo every general secretary be say 3 times na dia man fa so do oni dey I don't know chese ye ko eri no ye be musu fa all patch resen if you don't know the importance of something you don't bring it up and I go good any count
one I can't say omukotna on omuni na anyim the important
so I agree with you from the angle he's the best person to explain that to
yes so I don't want you to tackle it
no,
what am I doing today? Oh, why didn't you have how? We are football back cancer for what was that question? What the general secretary run BBR. So no not much race more year football run BBR. You couldn't even go 10 beneficiary. We are football players and I'll let you talk about.
Well, he can't catch
Ghana company said, or 24-hour economy. There are people who are not the president, but they are explaining, they have their opinion.
And Omona they have their opinion. They call to Daiwa Bobo.
Indeed,
John Dramani Mama. Nama Bisa is a president on the initiative for Yama. Initiative now, they ban Kwame and Abefaso Abenisa. So, who you are not? Waku. Means an American what you say. But I will be who actually, and to say, Yavan said me, Emma, dear, now Abibu teacher who teach me. Uni Muchemi. This is the general secretary, as a mocker. I was a miracle and India, who dear. As some fast with the
so he didn't explain anything. He did not explain it or say a miracle and you any be who some fast and he left it that way.
Two name some fast one, a fair now for catching for some. I mean, that's made me point to Kwaku. You never even stated one thing. So, a benefiting nation Ghana for a miracle and you know.
That's what I'm saying. I know you're prosper. Or no, nothing.
I mean, I'm not taking it like being Royal Prosper as an ABOU. He's the general secretary for the Ghana Football Association.
And the position on it. What can I do? Sano, say, I have my opinion on.
I didn't ever say, I'm making clear. We are talking about it. No, you can't explain better than no.
I'm not explaining anything.
Did I say that? Only you can't even more than don't put it there.
I'm not explaining anything. What would some question? And I'm not prosper.
I agree on that. And I'm saying, now, say, oh, Babich, of course. And I'm saying, man can be fine. So we move on from that. But the general secretary himself, so can we not Mokoyem Rama? Some more catch a Ghana for. So you don't go there. Move on. Young father for Yanko.
Maybe.
What you do? Kwaku Yanko.
Kwaku, the attorney said, Kruma night, you know. Some of these things need not come. The way I wanted to tackle this issue, no one message being I said, Mama, you are better me tackle issue no pa and to me akufom. But the truth of the matter, pa, and said, these are the people that only do football. And it tells you a bit, and because wako, you be senke, because you are senke, to the lowest level that you will. Seme wo fie mpo na se bi ta fracture me ne me here ne me ma na wo fie na me tro mu die ntie se tu fi ba bi e te ko wa fufura I'll give them reasons.
I'm shocked.
Men kan tro mu se ye kokot na fie ho a ye be hu die mfa so e wo so. If you at the apartment mu na now ye ko single room self contained I should be able to explain. Yet a single room self contained when you apartment more. I should be able to explain to me ma to me here say these are the reason why you can benefit me. But I catch them say ye kon ye behu so a in football nti na ni daach no in football no koso asenke in football no koso agu. This is the general secretary, the person that is what me convince a man for mo mo ka say plenty ne yenko tetem ontimi nkan sisu dua ade ba ko pe di nti atetem ne. But someone that into football was able to explain to me the reason why he feels the third term here. Now the general secretary to me can't maybe on person meka. I mean, every on person meka. But so person can't be overcome me because this I know you are catching me. I say you are kind. Me about junior cranty. You can't even convince me about junior with asema who ni sika but some because of akolane say me play ball. What's me ball? They ain't me ball. Mama me man reasons. Me hear man reasons. Oh, and there's all work on my 10 cities. Me see my 2 ko be 25 cities and me 25 cities. And so Busam Gintia me kosa. I should be able to give her reasons. Okay, they say I am me pay fruit. Some man reasons why I'm giving that sikano. But if on to me change munchenya, Kokuyan football in the Eddie can good and a vessel good be because time na ye too no
nguza.
Was it
nguza?
They are anywhere.
O see a football. They be a case a walk find your negative aspect. But a new kijasa. At least there was sector maybe you are to move. They are doing very well.
Sometimes they understand.
I am about football unique as compared to
started an idea anymore. Yes, started an idea. And I do a jugu and I will my baby. I'm taking us from your starting. You're not here. You be football not go out to the lowest. A good as you hold that from where 1 and 9. And we are in the position where so can't send for big one. We doing some time. Yesterday I saw something on the social media and somebody saying there, I'm on for time and you're to me whatever. Oh, can't so much union. I must say what time union. It is our system in your woman say. The Prosper is okay. If you want to tackle him as you want to tackle Prosper, because what time and what time and I say, but I'm sorry about you, just yes, money to compare what time ye. Me in any book, but my can't much was the way. Kakuyanko, I don't want to go into it because my didn't make my decline message to the mammy feel. Was I got to call friendly game on? Mamma squad, Nammy had it. I mean, saying who position me, who position, me said on who ye. Benjamin Chummy, goalkeeper, Joseph Amoa, Paddy Nimmer left back. Francis Aqua, left back. Zakaria Fuseni, who play on Michael Sifo. In Temamim, they are missing mini squad no. Because, okay, we are no war. I'm one was right back.
Yeah, me, my sister, I thought our training ground so, yeah, the team. Oh, no, to team the number as a right back. My name is Obey useful
team player.
With the ball. Right back, yes. A ball left back.
Yes.
And and that attacking go with my
oh yeah, that player. Until the man who fan me, one we are who some so team is here. But if given the opportunity to park in so or more many opportunity to go game we know, they will testify to it. Bakaku, mania did the man branch and some more tenid.
Oh, okay.
Nene, me jina fidi so. Na maka some more tenid say. Obi biara wajinam aka bidia ma na say ye manin katim nim no onko no mo ngu ni pakwa ni mase ye nim sama ya tete ye ene nioma ya nim Abrantia no was a player na coach ye friend Karim Zitope ye che training kit Abrantia no anya ne de and no crack can be my meeting, but so my coach came to Kubusa, we didn't have Antony Yan. But Chichimuno was that a woman in Colonia the other day because you say report to Chelsea on to me more than season and Nunti and I coach them finding cannon your mouth. But upon the return, any train no bay, my coach said, Debbie, a brand and the boy out with the 20 more boss, I say. In Tene, he's been part of the team. Be assured, sir. Edenya kontomponya fere hin na pink ka the IMC chairman anobekum amanasti coach kindly to anobekum amanasti that should be something that a work menya crank I want throw fan to the phone so the phone any so yeah I shouldn't disappoint these people on for mienu so no kra no on fa na ho nka ho on fa na busu nka ho a on for mienu because this is a player that wa Legon cities and a come and deal Legon cities players no. So what you shouldn't give any sort of a symbolic performance. And so on camper, he was a person that any single time I don't know or so on could go to and truly per report the free camp back and then see if you money in that and I say Tenedo is really giving a performance a sounding. So far to comment for this current Lomo now ye Lord Hilaria Daboni Sin Chenya. He's the best when it comes to that position, you know, that defensive role, you know, and that's one more number 8 and so bit myself and so to me the amount. So I'm tasking him say more money more on where na on to me bibi on your performance a dead it is all call nasa DIABY emma asem papa mfiri kotoko ma no because kan onyi ne hu mfiri because no ba kotoko no nim ne kotoko ba no asem won hu too much. There's a player that wa ba kotoko onya bi mo ya call obuasa kobo match ye say amanfo de ba na ba onye hwe na so okopa coach bi achewo. This is a player that was in a baby, yes, in a girl as a aquacomo be my baby, but you are find some yaba or buy a say or play the horse is on team to uncle or being Trinamaco, you do bet me abo or no one can someone. In the season, we now over Belgrano on soon on far born in any diane, on far born in a downfall, on far born in any sister, on far born in any mammy, and was Sanuko to Kobo Kudim. Because month work can be a man, fans not can be a man, and in there. All be do baby oba be dri enti won kononko mo na di monte on kononko ye adwuma ne mfama kotoko team ni yie to a point that no wait makoye so timi na ma no mani anchi so e de ma Benjamin Twum because a young goalkeeper that free young apostle buy no the rise has not been there because the goalkeeper say Benjamin Twum no abakotoko
eze fatao
o ye ne personal training
I recall my communicators on color and as a munya.
Bibian causes her, but probably Mrs. Overcool.
Because I crown progression in the Kwaku, Fata would go down.
Kwaku, Messi, you players know. Sometimes, one a pay and another man at home.
How? One yan a pay.
Kwaku, we are certain. So, would the team now born a cheat? They team Cassia, a team Cassia, and Tibia met one day, ye call baby and famine could be named Tifina, me training. At a point in time, Danlad needed to go to Brecum Chelsea alone, or Mracken Face alone, or buy a Bedako to Kupum. Why don't you take him away? Maybe I probably have other plans for Mutrimudia. But currently, as you speak, the Kotoko goalkeeping a year keep goalkeepers not clearly and one more opportunity to be any closer. Benjamin Twum no cry a 10 goalkeeper now. Aziz died with her. Kamara wo do we a 4th goalkeeper. They also have another goalkeeper on what junior team. Yes, they have goalkeeper for our junior team. Do you junior team goalkeeper? Onye senior team goalkeeper. Junior mfimfi o ya hwan.
Abi mrem keeper bi no back kotoko be prime no good
from Ofriwa,
he was a good ball or back or one day pre-plan to on the ball or credit. Or Davida.
No, or that just one match friendly game.
And then Rafi can around or DB.
Is it Rafi?
It's always,
to be very honest, maintain and catch it. Abdul Rafi, to be very honest, maintain and catch it. Uprai, Neo Senka, Kotoko for an Boamani, says your man.
Oh,
yeah, not 9. Kasene we ever say
go grow
onya we o ho not kwa mo those days so not download the boy no with treatment kakra go no the nako specialist na o treat kakra dey am no my he needed surgery on it but oh boy in fact it was download and then the former Kotoko captain was the name Ismail Abdul Ganim yeah on say ni krom ni na Ganim nti o mo mi no na o boy na kakra o na o my area but later on, let's say, I'm community with MON-FRI.
Goalkeepers no what I say. You know, on fan one. But okay, we are people think all time will be how on earth and a Kotoko player I ACL or recover ever. And then he's on his own and he has a full physical training and saying.
I'm not assuming why coach me.
Oh, no, not seven
yes, they say diety, or they. I don't know.
I didn't know diety.
Imano coach Kotoko.
Yes,
Imano coach. Now the diety.
What injury or recover bano? He has to full physical trainer and then he training. Ewa kra.
Video bizarre.
Say be or kra na Kotoko for one day trainer.
I know you are my fan is on.
A player that Kotoko Etianica.
No, what was that? So it comes with a lot of things, conflict of interest. Anyway, Daiti himself is a professional physical trainer.
Yeah.
Professional snooker bar or not a trainer. But see, we are into a season. Professionally, he's assigned with Hatsufuk.
Yes.
I will hear for Hatsufuk. And said that unless for medical, but one of the referring place called Monaco doctors knew JBR.
Yes, all fun. It's out the diety there.
First, now because of physical trainer.
But who's a specialist? Dr. Bibi Omoya surgery will be place. So I'm out for place. I'm more medical, but all the now was that Bassa just again where we will do and yeah, what waffle say diet and man recover fast.
So the Biama assignment. We did assignment. And you call Kumusa team.
So the incident diet
more assignment. So the Biana assignment. And more assignment. When you put your business, then how you training.
For dieting, or one could you know my disease.
My disease.
I'd rather be training me on the day.
Not near.
I'm on your Janana.
There's a power to me, yes, Abby. Because the court physical.
Maybe that be and no Corway. Maybe out of a team doctor and DHD. And he dieting, you do almost hear the Kuma. All cry, are you black and gone?
You're not going to go find my mamma.
Oh, the send and carry.
So they bound, you need to cross a carpet.
I will be relevant question. No relevant answer.
No problem.
Say the out now, I'm a president with different station. Now, you know, Baba says, oh, yeah, comfort transfer market. How are you, meet you?
Barcelona, a player, there's no way on the back of my Real Madrid. A fitness coach there, on any training. What I say? Hey, you know, there's no way I'm going to wait for the player. Won't you make of I have to for fitness coach? So I don't know training. How? Ghana have your problem. Ghana, you will problem. The Kakram is meeting my canon. I'm not watching. Phobia, you shall allow a crapia from out of line. They go to the camp. I check and go, but you have a crapia. You better ask now.
Martin was what I say, my very far from you and call him. Now you're but I'll go to any baby out of it. Or I'll also bet me album on the no journey. Oh, dear, baby out of it. Hello, Timenka.
Hello.
Yes, I'll teeny baby out of it. And I will go Francis Casafin.
The Casafin to the Penevo, Otiri.
Otiri region Boko there.
Oh, Bonavia and you are. The share was first program. And Moya de Parafacet, Moya de.
Yeah, that's it. Man, the honorable Baba boy, about you and I. Yem far for now, young creating 0206 334747. About Joe Tiani baby out for free. Hello, Temenka. Call up. Oh, Debbie, Mr. Wa fee so call. Maybe say for Frabana. Yen na yen call yen na niaman did a year pair them out. About Joe Tiani baby out for free. About Joe meet you. Hello, Meton, come meet you. Me fa foforo na yeko. Me ba jo odi ani baby afrefi. Odi ni baby afrefi. Yeah, jina ye mama wa ni nkasa odi ani baby afrefi. Me won ye pa unzo e. Roma Vara meet you.
Mamma opinion na me François why. François Asante we dey come to na sada support one on body. Yeah. Abu protocol let's be ka protocol sada maka fall ni Madrid. The Babe Satrayi can dey Madrid with the na protocol. Let's say protocol at the top on the this is the moment you come for buckets here and type in the Chini and Mesopot. I don't know why. But Africa, Africa. It's a lesser supporters moment you run behind the team. What you can that second time and four banners on Batoro. When you make sure say you pass, we bet me this is a Papa Makotoko. As it's up for the team Papa Parkano. Or no more will be a good to Papa. I need to limit the Takano. That can do good with the Yakano Plenty. Ghana football there, good Ghana football. What the fuck is Kaklaba here? Or would you just cut up a year? But the company for to be on put about many years ago. Because the club protect them no power. But who will you tell a question of more? And the 17 and 20, and the 20 and 20. And you know, as people football when you are putting the game last to the rest of the country. You have to make a contact. You are display. I'm telling you to be this great.
Ma far for frozen yamin count, no baby out for fear, men far for near creating. Would you any baby out for free? Hello, Tim and Kakola.
Hello.
Yes, I'll dini baby out for free.
Pacho, me dinde amankwa me kata free kumasi.
Ankwa me too.
Yo, near the kind of let's program na moye no say kama. Tomate wo ya is the thing wo a super much. The union no o chena gi afa tetem no. And so still no we ya ti chana no so ama na nkasa. The message say democracy any umuntu bi ani a. The so na we Canadian so na almost o muka ho no enti enche o magine NCTV. Na eto kotoko kuti enzu de no. The ne kan say kuti no. Meaning that on take Kumasi or Tinkrai. And the dear Kotoko physical trainer and all to me free Kumasi and conquer the Bian any training. Any thing Kasakuti is kind. I'm Kumasi the Bian any training. And this at least will be honest with your husband. That's why a professional. Then you cannot be a professional. Seven looking away professionals and we as a man bar. Over a professional. It's a professional, that's why your mama has. That's a free say. Obitima ye jumano abra onfa basabiama anase onye boni bientia player no odene mano na oye di training na bibia eye kama ni hunu boni bia ewu sebe ye nsemi wona se ye jini dia na ya koye sebe before agide se brunia enfa no so bi ka se Real Madrid player ontimi ko Barca so Barca player ontimi ko se ye ke Monaco no koye treatment ultimate se yemma on training the BBA is the Martin.
Mate, made us a pound or the other bear, me far for Frona Cattle, did the baby out for free. My honest so kaka mami, why?
Kwaku ebede we bi ma ai production minim so metimi ya to so ye nua amoja mfi amo Germany sisi unso o second division team wo Doma yes Royal Rovers na amo say Royal Rovers justify your inclusion nti we a player na young player opese obo football second division start the ko no so e ko for multi players e to bi nti wetimi akodoma na Over so one the actually Royal Rovers. Almost say justify the cost. Yesu mu school park and so. Okodoma so park is almost said in a friend Old Roxville park. Doma Yesu mu. To wait me akoso one the actually. Numbers also wait me from na maybe a okwa direction we will. Akoso one the actually na BBI fine. Yeah, ubi anamendia me elder brother quality I like the quality say December what the more about the convokum sharp also what program be na or Galacticos night or the more to so unfortunately my for we now my production call or the more to officially if our platforms now my inviting December I think date is the 25th or the 24th my or the moon about to go for Chrome na Galacticos night imagine moment na be an fine bro you do I beba na be fine
Mate merasi na adiena ni manya message no why we've had physical training engages a cortical player in the process of the player's recovery. Is there any big deal? Have we found out from the cortical technical team to know whether the decision was made by the team or the players? Okay, good show though. Me chapa 0. Maybe or the buy. Uniano kofa buy.
Who are channel no cover you? We a warrior strokes and will say the 5th edition of Feel the Rhythm. Warrior strokes. Was it Feel the Rhythm 2025 edition? The 5th edition. What's my family? Young Portuna 2 p.m. or CAC International Fumesa. My back away. My back away. We don't call Feel the Rhythm as a uncle. We call China. Oh, I never call. They call. Kamari Habibu ka wanze Habibu no won say still as a feel the rhythm ba ko na dey ba ko ya we ni we ko feel no good feel there too o say e no good feel there so because they go draw WhatsApp says na be just na ko do feel no man do me ho na da ba we kwenye we queen na name papa police boy o bra o si so bi we feel para this guy na very bad yeah wa bi o ga ro ye weekend ya bo awa dey we za bara dey aka awa be to aza ma bi na mu nyina kere ma this guy na very
This is sports.
National Welfare Committee chairman. Okay. And he mentioned